Sup first. Yeah, you are indeed first. But there are a couple. Hello, hello. Welcome to another stream, guys. Welcome to another stream. How is everybody doing today? I am sorry, Will. I am very sorry. I do apologise. Today, I'm going to be ascending a 6-star in my second region, and I'm going to be building my team. I'll build my long-term team, my current team, because I have got a couple of characters that are going to be ascendable in the future. That are 5 stars currently. You're going to watch to the end. Well, my plan is on streams is to have them be 2 hours long. However, the last couple of streams, the first one went to 3.5 and the second one went to 4.5, so this is my third stream. You've tuned in everyone, Superpan. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. The support has been great. I did have some lagging issues at the beginning of my last stream, and I think I have fixed that. Fortunately. I have got a couple of weapon upgrades this week, but I don't have 2 on each region. I only have 2 on one region. And that's mainly because I'm out of duct tapes. I'm out of one of them. I can't remember. I think it's polishing kits actually I'm out of. I'm not sure which one. You have no life. Watching people play games and stuff and just chatting, it's a legit thing. You guys heard of Twitch TV? It's huge. YouTube gaming as well has a lot of people watching and just keep, you know, talking to people playing games. Seth, I'm good. Thank you very much. Hope everything is good with you. Hope everything is good with everybody. What is the chance different from medium bonus and a large bonus to drop chance? It's not going to be that big. I think the difference between having no drop leader and any drop leader isn't even going to be that big, but it's going to be something. It's going to be something. Kintuck, where are you from? If you're going to school in 20 minutes, are you from Australia? Or are you from like West Coast? Is that West Coast or like South? Yeah, Australia, I guess it would be Australia. Man, it really is hard. I mean, every now and again I might do a Saturday stream randomly, like a random time, just to try and get a lot of people in. But for me it's 8 PM at night, so I guess it's pretty early in the morning for you. 6 stars are the death of RTS. I mean, I don't think 6 stars are bad. I just think they're just like, I don't think they're a bad thing to add to the game. I just don't think there's enough of them. I still don't think there's enough of them. I'm repeating myself. I did say this last week. There just aren't enough of them at the moment. And that's the biggest problem that I have with 6 stars. There just aren't enough. There isn't enough variation. You know, we've got, well, I think it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 22 right now, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 22. Just not enough. And they're not releasing them very fast anymore. They were releasing them reasonable speed at the beginning, and then suddenly out of nowhere, no more releases. Do I think Gatherer Green Glen is that the one from Lucille tokens? Probably not. Probably not a good one for Probably not for raid teams. He's a good lead for road maps. If he's the one that gives the drops road maps. I mean, I have to. Oh yeah. I'll take a look at him. I'll take a look at him. Let's have a little look. It'll be a while till he comes around. Progs, hello, hello. HP is the worst leader skill in my opinion. You know, HP is kind of underrated. I think I saw a video from Justabox recently, and he said that HP is the worst stat in the game. I don't know. I don't know. I played MMORPGs, and HP stacking was like one of the most powerful things you could do. And in The Walking Dead, there's no depreciating returns on HP. It's not like you get a certain amount of HP and then it's like we're not going to add as much anymore. It's constantly adding HP. It's a true add, just like damage is a true add. I don't want to. I'm gonna just check what you say. I don't want to miss this screen Glenn come around. I saw the video and that's why I said that. Yeah, HP is underrated, and I will have a video to prove why. Okay, all strong teammates. Now I wouldn't use this leader. I won't use this leader. Let's see what his rush is. Deal 300% damage to one enemy and all enemies adjacent to it. I mean, that isn't actually that bad a rush. Actually, that's a pretty decent rush with 2 teammates getting elusive. But the biggest problem you've got is he is a 5-star. That's like the biggest problem you've got. Like in a 5-star world, he isn't that bad. But he's generally I would say AoE characters are probably better on attack unless you're really stacking AoE on defense, just because they can up everybody's AP too much. Yeah, the AR is pretty nice, that's for sure. But I'd say the gatherer skill is kind of underrated. As much as you're not going to get the good stuff on a frequent basis, if you just get one kit ever, like if you use him on roadmaps for a year and you get one kit or one polishing kit, or one tape, already it was worthwhile because you've got more than anyone else has who hasn't used them, so instantly it's good. Please explain elusive. Basically, if anyone gets the elusive buff, when someone does an auto attack on them, which is just a general normal attack, they don't get any AP gain from that attack. So it's basically like absolute defense, except you do take damage, but it's 100% of the time going to block AP gain for the attacker. And I had a team for a long time, well I still got it, where I have Javier, who has elusive, and if elusive goes off on a shield, or for Conrad's even better, but if it goes off on a shield, he gets, obviously he has to be attacked, and they never will gain AP ever, because someone like Javier will constantly go off. The only downside to it is it can be slightly random who it goes on to, but normally I think it goes on to the person who has the lowest HP. I think that's pretty much how I've seen it be useful. Okay, sorry, I missed a lot. I pulled 5 Magnas in a 40 pull. 5 Magnas. that is pretty unreal. I'd say if I was you, I would, if you really did pull 5, you've got like a lot of choice there. Basically, keep 1 and max out the rush, because she has actually got quite a good attacking rush, and use her on attack. Keep 1 and don't max out the rush and use her for a defense. And then keep 1 and max her out as a potential to be ascended if she ever becomes ascendable. And the other 2, I mean, you could probably just use as fodder, because you don't really need more than 1 on a team, unless you're going with like, because I mean 5. That sounds ridiculous. That is unreal. That is unreal. I do have line, and I have been messaged on it. So if you message me online, I have to say I don't check it very often. I don't check it very often. Maybe like once every 2 to 3. Maybe I checked it like yesterday, just because Mama Deadhead said she PM'd me there, and I had messages from people, and like some were only like a couple of days old, but some were, like one was like nearly a month old, and I feel really bad Like, I only joined there just to join Mama Deadhead's line channel just to support her. And yeah. I watched Jab's. Yeah, I mean, Jab's video with his teams were pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, I think he showed Magna in that, and she's just got a massive debuff. There are a lot of characters who have good debuffs, so it's really nice. I mean, the best thing about her debuff is, I mean, some people don't see it as an upside, some people might see it as a downside, but she doesn't do any damage, I don't think, with her rush. Let me just check. And so there's no AP gain, impair, and 60% defense down to up to 3 enemies. Yeah, so there's no, she doesn't damage anybody. So that those people don't gain gain AP from being damaged, even though it wouldn't be much anyway. That's like can be seen as quite a big bonus for some people. Like I prefer single hit mass damage, like really big one-shotters. That seems to be the way to go, especially on defense for me. Although I think like we're not really in a defense meta at the moment. It's more like much more about attack. You can put stun on attack or defense, doesn't matter. Like you can have an attacking. I've got one of each. You can have an attacking stun weapon like this. I haven't upgraded it fully, but you can have an attacking stun weapon with bonus to AR, or you can have a defensive stun weapon, which I think I had one. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I missed it. So you can have a defensive stun weapon which doesn't have any bonus to AR, but it's just to make you stay alive as long as possible. And hopefully you get luckier with the upgrades than I did. Lee is behind a Carl leader. Yeah, Lee, I told you, I was told to put stun defending on her in the melee team. Yeah, I mean, if she's a tank, even if she dies first turn, she's going to stun someone, surely. But Lee on a Carl team is pretty strong, especially if you've got a good weapon. Like, if you've got like HP and defense on a weapon, on a Carl team, on a Lee, he's solid. Because he just will have like plus 70% HP, plus 70% defense. Or just a little bit more just due to the multipliers. Alright, Kintuk, have a good day at school. Is it worth keeping human? Yeah. I mean, I think human shield Lee behind Carl is very, very worthwhile. Ascend Shiva. Yeah, you should ascend Shiva. I've got Shiva. 6-star. She's very useful on attack. Really useful on attack. On defense, I mean, she's going to be quite useful at the moment, but eventually she's going to become overtaken just because her AR is not 56. Like, eventually. Like, I'm not talking like short term, but one day they're going to start releasing 56 AR and 45 AR 6-stars. This is 100% going to happen. And I did my upgrades on my Shiva claws. If any of you saw my ones last week, I got really lucky. But I did a second upgrade, and I got mega lucky again. Look at that. Huge bonus to AP when attacking. You got to love it. How was my foot? I swear to God, Tiger Z. I swear to God. My birthday is actually this month. It is pretty funny. But I'm not 45. I'm not 45. That joke is killing me. I'm dying a little bit inside every time that I sell that joke to Mama Deadhead. I've got to be honest. So it's hard to keep ahead of it. Strong carriers, the neutralized. Carry's okay, but again, like 5-stars are just generally good for SR and world map and utility. That's how you should always look at 5-stars now. Can they be like useful as a utility character in my team? They're not good for like much else. So like, if we look at this is my attack team. It's not stupendous. I'll do an attack so you guys can see. I've only got one 6-star at the moment, but basically these 4 are utility characters. I mainly have this guy for his leader skill and the fact that he is a strong character and he's got a decent leader skill. Basically his leader skill gives 30% extra damage to Shiva. How can you get more good characters? Just grind. I've got to be honest, just got to grind. Spend time Like, I get 3 stars off of world map quite a lot, and it takes time, but you can just ascend, and just hope for the best. Elusive makes it so that, I mean, it isn't so useful on an attack team when you haven't got a shield, but elusive basically means when you get attacked. There is, I think it's my latest video, I did a link to the forums where there's a big breakdown on every specialist skill, every like little buff. So if you want to find out what things do, check that video out and click the link in the description there. It is so good. The breakdown was from the developers. It's really, really good. It was long overdue, but it was really, really good. Tips on coins. Just, you can do videos. You can do videos every day. I recently got a shield and got Command Maggie in Prestige. You got Command Maggie in Prestige? Oh my god. Do you know Command Maggie is probably like my top 3 characters in terms of... I love Command Maggie. She's so good. She's the 45 AR HP, max HP boost. You lucky dog. You lucky dog. You have a Carson 5-star here. So yeah, Carson is actually kind of underrated. I think a lot of people when one pull, oh, I hate you. I hate you. Well, I'm actually going to do some prestige pulls today, so we'll see. I can't actually show you her. I can't, because you can't really see her very easily. But she's really good. There's no way I can show you. I don't have her. I wish I had her. Let me see. We'll see if I can pull her, yeah? We'll see if I can pull her. I'll do prestige pull right now. I have got prestige token. Pull. Prestige tokens pull. And the prestige wheel seems to be pretty good for 6 stars. 5 stars right now. In terms of good characters. So we'll do a prestige pull right now. I doubt I'm gonna get any like a 5-star. The chances are very, very slim, but we'll see. Let's go. No, that isn't Command Maggie. It's close. It's close. 4-star. It's going to be a 4-star. It's always a 4-star. I can't show you on the wheel what Command Maggie is like because she's not on the wheel. Like, all these new characters are not on the wheel. Who has any hold the line characters? Hold the line are these ones, right? It's just the buff, like this guy, right? Hold the line, specialist skill. Hold the line on 6-star. This guy is just so strong. You YouTubers confused the hell out of you. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Dual katana Michonne from Prestige. Nice. Yeah, I think basically if you go to Premium and you just see these characters, you can get all these characters in Prestige now. Like, you can get Conrad. Now, I saw someone talk about getting Conrad. I 100% believe it. Do a temple. I'm not doing a temple. Not for Magna. I'm saving for 40 pulls. You should always save for 40 pulls. Personally, that's the way I'm going to do it. Just because you're guaranteed a 5-star that way. I've done all my offers as well, so I'm not going to be able to get coins very easily for a while. I did 2 1 pulls for Wyatt just because he was so nice, but I mean all these characters are available. Like, how on earth can you get that many 5-stars? Like I played it for a long time. You just got to really, really grind. Let me do Conrad 6-star would be insane. That is if he still remains a shield. My theory is none of the shields that are 5-star will be 6-star shields. They're all going to be changed to something else. And I know that's like kind of me just being a little bit I don't know what you want to call it, pessimistic, but it's got to be the way it is. Okay, I'm going to raid for food, guys, so I'm going to keep switching until I get 100k foods. There we go, top right. 100k foods. No stuns. Look at that reflect. Not a single stun. Well, it's over already. It's over already. They don't even know. It's over already. Shakaboom. You got a stun weapon? No. We good. 6-star gear equals shield. Nah, again, I don't think so. I don't think so. Someone in my faction who uses iOS said he can reset offers for videos and he get a 40 pull in 2 days. You can do that. You can do that. But eventually Tapjoy ban you. And you can get like lifetime Tapjoy ban. It's not worth. I've got more than 240 pulls the entire time I've done Tapjoy. So it's not really worthwhile. Please give me 100k food. There we go. I'm not getting any stuns. I've got 3 stun on attack weapons. I'm not getting any stuns. Beautiful. Two stuns. Your offers never work. Have you... What system are you on? Are you on Android? If you're on Android, you have to, I think, have a Google Play account to be able to do offers, because that's what it associates your account with. Oh, they did a lot of damage there. I'm just gonna take this guy out, hopefully. My best 5-star is... How did he ascend? Okay, yeah, that's how he did. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read at the same time. My best 5-star is Ascendable Negan. He's actually pretty decent as a 5-star. As a 6-star, I mean, it really depends on your team. He's not going to do damage for you. I'm going to be honest. If you're going to ascend 6 stars, if you have got a limited amount of 6 stars that you can, 5 stars that you can ascend to 6 stars, I would always 100% go for someone who can do damage. Don't really go for someone who can be like a utility 6 stars. 100% pointless. Like Shiva's probably the best attacking 6-star that you can get. Just because she's got masses of damage. Now the fact that she does 2 confuse as well after the kill, like she kills 1 and then confuses 2 others, that is just unbelievably powerful as a rush. But she's mainly useful on attack. On defense, she's okay. She's okay. Like, oh, look at that, 117k food again. But if you, I mean, unless the only other option you can do, if like in terms of how good it'll be, is like a Carl. You gotta have him as a leader. Don't have Carl like this guy's got. It's useless having Carl like that. How do you reset offers anyway? I'm pretty sure it's to do with like VPN, basically making out that you're from a different country and stuff like this. But it's not worthwhile. It really isn't worthwhile. Short term, you'll have short term gains, but long term, you could literally be banned from doing videos forever. You need that car badly. He is actually pretty decent as a leader. His rush isn't that great though. Like he's tanky sort of, but his main thing is leader skill. So the downside of him is once a better melee leader skill comes out, he's obsolete instantly almost. My 5-star Kirkman Negan from the Lucille tokens doesn't have his special Lucille. He has a bat. Progs. Yeah. I've heard there's one called like, is it app-like or something like that? Can't remember what it's called. Where you just have to have an app running, and and however long you have it running. But it takes a long time. It takes a very long time. I got 40,000 rep recently. Congrats. Where does that put you on the leaderboards? My rep has been sort of sat around the same. Awkward silence. Let's go for another 100k food. $14k per hour at rank 11. That's pretty good. You must be on a fairly new server then. I think I saw Justabox when I saw Justabox video. I think he's on quite a new server. Because I think his rank top 10 ranks are 35k, which is my rep. And I'm nowhere near top 10 in my region. Do you think shields are losing their power lately? Yeah, well, it's mainly because they're 5 stars. It's not really because their shields are less powerful, it's just because they're 5 stars. However, I mean, initially I did sort of like dismiss the 4-star shield that's going to be coming from faction. What's it called? Faction Assault. But he is actually really good. He is actually really good. Like, very, very underrated, in my opinion. Because if you have him behind someone who has HP lead, he's going to have over 2,000 HP as a shield. And he has a rush that gives him pain split. The only downside of it is he's got to get that rush up. So you've got to sort of level that rush. And it is 45 AR, so he will be getting it up quite a lot. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad or whatever. I pulled Blue Governor, though I was very upset. Yeah, I got Blue Governor from 5-star tokens. It's not a nice feeling, is it? I had 2 pulls on my end of month video, and I got Blue Governor, and I got what's his name? I hate him in the show, but I think I hate him more in the game. I'm not sure what his name is. I've got a couple of... One of his characters is actually pretty good. I'll find the one that's actually pretty good. It's the fast 4-star. That's actually pretty decent. It's got Indomitable. Where is he? Where is he? Gregory. That's it. That's his name. There we go. This is actually a pretty decent character. You know, for a 4-star. He's not going to do much on a raid team. But I got Red Gregory. Oh my god. I just hated it. I just hated it. I nearly raided with that team by accident. Where did I go? Where's my raid team? What's happened? I've lost it. Is Blue Governor is absolute trash. Yeah, he is. He is. He really is. He could be a good 6-star. I could say that about every 5-star. Could be good. I'm getting 5-star tomorrow after level up. Wish me luck. I'm getting any good many lead. I mean, really, you just gotta hope for Carl then. That's the main thing. But yeah, best of luck. But no offense, you're gonna need it because that wheel is huge. That wheel is huge now. It's got so many characters on there. Blue Governor, I think his best thing up was that his rush hit everybody, but I don't think he even does any damage. I'm still hoping for Shiva. Yeah, I'm kind of happy that I did get Shiva. Sadiq. Well, you can get Sadiq from Ascendance. Don't forget you can get Sadiq from Ascendance. I got lucky on a prestige pool, but if you want to go for a 6-star from Ascendance, just grind tough characters from Ascendance. Like I did it a lot for Rosa on one of my regions. I'm eventually going to get 2, but I'm attacking with the wrong team. What is this team? Why is Lee here? What is this team? I didn't even realize I'm with the wrong team. This could go bad. This could go pretty bad. Has Lee even got a good weapon? At least they've got weapons. What is this team? I don't even know what this team is. I should have just waited and seen Shiva. My god. Okay, okay. Okay, that should be fine, but yeah, that was... There's an underrated character. I do like Davey, but like again, got really good utility. Same with SMG double SMG Rosita from 5-star Will. If you get her, she's actually got pretty good utility. Especially once the Faction Assault character comes out, she'll be able to get a turn 2 rush on defense with 56 AP, which is pretty good for a ranged character. I dropped from over 100. I dropped from over 100 4-star to 15 with how much I've tried for him. Ah, okay, you have actually tried Descendants, man. I mean, they go quick. That's all I can say. The characters disappear really quick from your roster. Man, this is my team's got no damage without Shiva. Okay, I'm just gonna taunt them. Don't even think I've got stun weapons. Don't even know what's going on. He had... Okay. Georgie, hello. 1 hour queue times in Region War. Oh, no, that sucks. I am sorry, man. I'm gonna put all this food I just gathered into Shiva. Should have some characters. A couple of levels. I really don't like the new level up milestones, if I'm honest. Milestones have really gone downhill. Not just in the fact that they're really high. I don't mind so much that they're really high. Let's have a little look at the milestones, yeah? So I don't mind too much that like the top milestone is 2 million, but what you get for it is just... it's so bad. I mean, hand crank radio is okay, but like for 2 million points, I mean, there should be something there, you know? Alright, no wonder Charmander Gaming. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like to watch RTS videos. I mean, like, Just the Box says they should go down 1. So, like, instead of it being 2 million, there should be a new one down here that's instead of 150k, like 75k, but they need to improve them as well. A whetstone, I'm pretty sure that's just basically like this for 6 stars, right? Sure, we haven't got many of them, but in terms of how useful that isn't really useful. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I did the, what was it called? The Tournament Road. I did Tournament Road on 2 regions to get Javier, even though I already had him, just because I could. Like, and I dropped cans for that. I mean, if 2 million points was a good prize, I'd be gutted because I couldn't get it. But I'm not even bothered right now. Like, it should be better, but I'm like, okay, I can't even get this. So I mean, I don't even care. Well, they might add the weapon. They might add more parts of the weapon. I'm not sure. Like I saw on the forums that supposedly they're not going to do any more of the roadmaps for this. Like no more red plastic pieces. And I was like, what? We only get to do it 3 times? Like this takes forever to do, unless you're putting in like, you know, foregoing your careers, your obligations. You're not going to get these very easily. I can claim this. I forgot to claim this. I wanted to claim this on stream. Yes, let's go. So how many of you guys got this weapon? On the right 6-star, that could be pretty useful. They rerun Rifle Parts 1 twice. They're going to do that for the rest of them because, sure. Yeah, I hope they do it because a lot of people were complaining. Like, this weapon actually makes Tyrese a bit more useful, just because he was an auto attacker before, which was a lot of damage for sure. But now that he could potentially do 2 attacks, and the second one being even more powerful, like he's gonna destroy 6-stars as well. So this could be useful on a Tyrese if you have Tyrese. I'm probably not gonna go for Tyrese, even though I have him on both regions, even with the weapon. I just I'm gonna probably stay clear. Yeah, he will be ridiculous, but my theory is there will potentially be a better, you know, tough character come out that can use it. I think we went through this last week, but pretty much all the characters available right now that most people will have, like Sadiq, except this Alpha. I don't think Alpha was that too amazing, but Sadiq, Abraham, and Tyrese, I mean, they're okay, but yeah. Oh, you got Tyrese off a single pool, nice. What was that on? On premium, Will. Mirabelle needs a buff. I don't know. Is she seen as a tank? I don't think she's seen as a tank. She's seen as support. That defense isn't that low. That's pretty good for a. That's pretty good defense. Like, look at Abraham, who's actually a tank. He's got less. Yeah, she's got good defense. Her defense is really high. And if you compare her to like Shiva, she's got 200 less. Now that defense isn't actually that powerful. Like, the difference in damage taken won't be that big. You're the only one in your region who has Command Maggie. Well, if you didn't, I think you had to win Cross Region War, right? So if you didn't win Cross Region War, the first one, then you are golden. You see Dwight's rush lockdown. If you give his crossbow double attack, would his attacks from his rush have a chance to hit twice? No, I don't think so. But if you give his bow or crossbow splash damage, they have a chance to do splash damage. Now that could be pretty insane. Alpha's rush is the worst one in any 6-stars yet, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, at first I was like, oh, Alpha could, that looks pretty decent, but I mean, he's reasonably fast, but like the difference between 56 and 58 is the same as the difference between 56 and, like, it may as well be like 70. 58 is basically 70. The only difference is maybe you can get like an AP weapon that gives everyone AP, but it will only make his rush go off early once. And his rush is okay. I don't think it's that powerful. It's not even that high damage. And it's only to one enemy. Like, probably collateral damage 2 is probably the most, like, the best thing about him, and even that is kind of like, it can be sucky just because I think it actually adds AP to everybody as well. I think everyone will be able to get him, Dwight. I contacted support about high milestones and they said they... Okay, what colour is Command Maggie? Yeah, she's fast. Yep, locked. Do I just want to give you my account? No, actually, I don't. I'm going to be honest. I don't. Okay, I'm going to do my Lucille pull on this region. I'm not going to be on this region for too long. I'm going to... Oh, damn, I've got a lot of elite items. I didn't see that. So I'll do a Lucille pull. I kind of only want Glenn just because any bonus is... You know, small bonus is any bonus, and any bonus is good. So hopefully we get a character, but I'm not really too bothered. Oh, we do. But it is going to be Negan. I don't think I had Negan on this region. Negan on this region. But he's okay. But I probably won't ascend him. But that is pretty sweet. Getting a character is always nice. And he does look sweet as this. I love the Kirkman thing, and the signature is so awesome. Callie Shane, hello. Hello, welcome to the stream. So I'm not sure. I don't think I actually had Negan. Let me just go through. He won't be in a team. I think I had Negan on my other region. Oh no, I have. I've got him already maxed out at 60. Tier 2. But no big deal. I mean, potentially in the future I could ascend him, but I'm not really going to do it just yet. Let's get that locked. So I've got quite a few level 1s. Oh, he's not locked. There we go. Why am I getting all these message retracted comments? What's that about? Yeah, come on now. Give someone some peace. The forums is where you go for questions about rewards and stuff. And even then, I mean, even then. Okay, Lockdown, can you go up and read my opinion on Alpha? It's too long to write out again. Okay, let me just check. Alpha's too strong in my opinion. That collateral damage is too strong. Her behind Mirabelle with an attack weapon on Alpha, that'd be too strong. Yeah, I mean, yeah, true enough. It is strong, but it's mainly going to be strong against 5 stars. Got Maggie to level 6 AR. Nice. Greenheath, yeah, I got him in the last pull on this region. I have him quite heavily maxed out on my other region. Oh no, wait. That's this region I've got him quite heavily maxed out. I used him for a long time on attack. Just because obviously 85% defense and attack is insane. Like, you do so much damage. You do so much damage. Faction Assault. Are we gonna get an official release date of Faction Assault? We need info. Because I am salivating over that. I love to play this one. Faction stuff is really important. And this looks good. How much money have I spent on this game? When I initially started playing, I did do some big buys on coins. I haven't really bought much recently, but I do buy the 30-day pass. And no problem, Prog. Sorry, I only just saw your comment. See you later. Her max to Mirabelle's lead. And 35% attack weapon knockdown gives her 3,600 attack. If that's not OP for her, then I don't know what is. Probably more attack, if I'm honest, because of the way the attack multipliers come in. Like, attack multipliers don't go from base damage, they go for multiplier damage. So for instance, if I do like if I've got 10 damage and I've got 2 buffs of plus 100%, it doesn't give me 10 plus 10 plus 10. It actually gives me 10 plus 10 plus 20, because it does 10, 100% of 10 equals 20, and then it's 100% of 20 equals 40. So your damage is like continuously getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Command Maggie is really good. I say it's probably was one of the nicest 5 stars. I hated coming up against it, especially in an AR on attack team. She just rushed every other turn. You just hoped that she commanded someone and didn't get everyone that HP boost. Oh, Jack James, I'm sorry. I was tempted to go for a top 100, but I didn't really have the time. Just because obviously you got a lot more 5-star tokens, so it was pretty nice. Okay, I think I'm done on this region. Oh no, I've got a lot of pools here. Okay, I'll do these. I'm going to save the other pools like for my other videos. Oh, we get Benedict! Cannot complain. Cannot complain. Free fodder. Oh, some hiking boots. One extreme to the other. We got a lot of trainers. We got another lot of trainers. Hunter, Rebel. I'll put the basic trainer on Shiva. Let's go. Oh, I haven't got the food, maybe. I'm not sure how much it'll cost. Let's check. I haven't got the food. I might have the food after this. Nope. Okay, I'm going to switch to my other region. So as some of you may know, I do play 2 on 2 regions. Look, what can you get from Lucille tokens? There are 4 characters that you can get that are okay. I just got 1. And some of you saw me pull. And I'm going to do my other pull right now. On Lucille tokens. So you can get characters. Or you can get gear. I did get Romanov on my first token, and I've got 4-star gear since then. It's not been too great. As we know, as I've already said, a Glenn is what I want. 4-star gear. I've been so unlucky on this region. I've been so unlucky on this region. Like Romanov and then 4-star gear. Yeah, I do the same actually. I'm doing the same. I'm saving my gold for a 40 pool. And the 5-star, this is what we're going to do now. Actually, no, wait, I've got one more pool, haven't I? I'm going to do Prestige. I'll do the Prestige pool. Kelly. She's a pretty good leader for SR, but not much else. Okay, so I'm going to do my Ascent. This is what the main thing about was this video, or this stream. And I'm going to ascend Mirabelle. Now the main reason I'm going to ascend Mirabelle is because I kind of wanted to wait it out in terms of what characters I'm wanting to build. And when they released, when some of the rewards for Faction Assault were sort of like leaked, the Tara in that, the 6-star in that, looks really nice. Like, really nice. Okay, and so eventually I'll have her as my attack leader. I also have 2, they're not in here, but I'll just show you. I also have 2 of these guys, and he becomes ascendable eventually. And his ascended character isn't too bad. He has neutralize, so that's pretty nice. And I also have Sadiq on this region, so potentially I'm going to have 5 6-star characters eventually. I managed to get Sadiq. Where is he? He's hanging around somewhere. He's hanging around somewhere. I don't think I've leveled him at all. I don't know where he is. There he is. And he's got command, so he'd be pretty useful. Yeah, I do like the look of Red Tara. Especially on an attack team. Really sweet. So we're going to ascend my girl Mirabelle. Look at that. She's baiting you with this fake put your hands in the air. It's as some of you may know as well, I do have a few Benedicts. Gotta unlock them though. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Oops, that's an unlocked one already. Oh, they're assigned to territories. Okay. Not sure how many I've done then. Let's just unlock a bunch more. So yeah, I've got a few, just a few of these Benedicts. Okay, that might be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to use her as a leader mainly, and basically to buff other 5 stars. But this is the first 6-star I'm going to have on this region. And it was desperately needed. I'm going to be honest, it was desperately needed. Javier in the game is awesome. He's an awesome character. I don't think I've got him leveled on this region. But he's awesome when he's... Well, he was awesome as a 5-star. I still have him on my other region and just using him as a 5-star. Wait, to ascend, do you need 300 gold and DDG 250k silver? Yes. Just, you only need Ascendance tokens. I'm pretty sure it's... And let me just unlock this guy. I'm not going to ascend this guy. Oh, he's on the team. But I'm pretty sure you need... There you go. You need 250k silver and 300 of the legendary medals. I say tokens, but yeah, they're medals. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and build now is my range team. Let me just put Mirabelle in a team. And we're going to call this team the Stream Team. So you guys can help me decide. We only want to have range characters. And this is going to be an attack team. Okay. So eventually I think my team is going to be something along the lines of this, but I have to get them all maxed out and they have to actually become ascendable. So this will be 6 star. This will be 6 stars, and then the last guy will be Tara. K is actually pretty nice indeed. K is an option, and I've got to find these characters. I like her hairstyle. Pink, there we go. Kay's pretty nice as a 5-star. On an attack, she could be pretty useful. Andrea. The downside of Andrea on attack is she's not going to get her rush very often because there's no AP lead from Mirabelle. That is pretty much the biggest downside. We're not going to use him at the moment. She is a bit too low at the moment, but I'll just keep her there for the sake of it. Other range characters, like potentially I could just use another Mirabelle. I've got another 2, I think, maybe 3. Not sure. Got a few. I don't think her rush is maxed. Let me just check. Yes, her rush is maxed. Okay. So having a command is useful. The need to make use Trip Sadiq, Revive Jesus. You think I should use Revive Jesus? I don't know if I've got Revive Jesus up. Oh, I have. I don't think I'll use Trip. What about this guy, just as a joke? Like, see how Kay is currently on stash, by the way. Yeah, I saw that. But I already have her. And I don't have the gold coins to get her. And I probably wouldn't jump on stash unless there was an ascendable character there anymore. Personally. Like, I can understand it with certain characters, but... Like, 5 stars are a bit underpowered at the moment. But this 5-star Abraham, if his rush goes off with Mirabelle's lead, he's gonna do so much damage. It'll be Ascend Abraham. I don't really like the 6-star. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the 6-star too much. Trip is a great healer. You are correct. He is indeed a great healer. But, I mean, I think I have Kenny on this region. And Kenny, I prefer hit heals. Hurting heals, should I say. Like, Kenny's nicer. He is tanky for sure. But every 6-star's tanky at the moment. Hello, Mama! Nice of you to join us. I just ascended somebody, look at that. You missed it. I do not have blue HP Michonne, no. I mean, I'm thinking maybe someone who buffs and someone who debuffs. That's the thing I'm missing. I mean, we can try this. Let me just level up Mirabelle a little bit. I'm gonna level up her rush, and I'm gonna use what's her name? Lilith. I've got to unlock them. Save changes to stream team. Now, the only downside of my tough weapons is I don't have any, really. My tough weapons are horrible. But my alert weapons are really good. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Lilith. Okay, let's unlock a row. We only need 7, right? It's only 7. Because she starts at 1. So that is 7. You missed all the good stuff. I actually got a 5-star from Lucille tokens as well. You missed that. Okay, let's go. I've got loads of Liliths. I had loads of Liliths. Okay, so she is at 1 rush, and it is a max 8, right? It's a max 10. Okay. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll do it in one go because it will look sexy. Let's do it in one go, just because it will look awesome. So we need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so she's going to get me 27 levels as well. That's one way to do it, Mama. That's one way to do it. Okay, so we're going to max out her rush. Just like that. Just like that. Lovely jubbly. And we'll also put some levels into her. I need to lock that. Where is she? I need to lock that. How do I lock? That's how I lock. Okay, so we're going to put some levels into her. I haven't got much foods. I should be able to get her up tiers. Let me just see. I mean, I assume. Yeah, I'm good. So it's just about food and characters. So I'll put some weapons on these characters. So these are my alert weapons. I've got 3 stun guns. Okay. So for my command Mirabelle, I probably will have to put a stun gun on that doesn't have anything on it. Trip isn't trash. He's a good leader. I find him really, really useful in Survival Road, especially when you're on crit stages with just tough characters and you come up against stun on defense walkers, because he removes stun. He's so useful there. So is Blue Eugene. Like, it's the only thing that Blue Eugene is useful on. Trip has a good leader skill though. That's really nice. So we have 3 stun guns. And then now we're going to my tough weapons, which are just non-existent. Look at this. I've never really used tough characters on this region, so that is a big problem. That is a big problem. However, I'm probably going to just try and make an all-alert team. And, well, actually, well, I did just get the new gun. Let me save this. I didn't claim it. But I have got the new gun. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, Trip is really useful on those stun on defense characters. He's horrible. I'll have to upgrade this to make this useful, but we have got that. Okay, so I'm gonna raid with this new team. I'm gonna test it out against an easy team first. Oh, this looks fairly easy. Okay. So everyone's got massive damage. She's got even bigger damage. Look at this. So now we have one stunned, and if you're gonna stun anyone, you want to stun the revive. Okay, she's gonna heal buff, so I better be careful there. And another stunned enemy. Okay, I mean, I can get into the flow. She doesn't do much damage at the moment. Her rush didn't do much there, from what I saw. I'm waiting for 2 more Alpen stocks. Yellow Sawyer. I do like Yellow Sawyer. I like both the Sawyers. They're really scary. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Just attack. So, I mean, this team seems to be fairly similar to my other team in terms of rush speeds. The only downside of this team, I think, is I've got no AR on attack, so I'm kind of just hoping for the best. Like, I can get turn 2 rushes. I need to count the turns. I'm not really counting the turns. I'm not really taking much weight in the turn because I have so much HP on my characters. 2,300, 1,800s. Not even really checking. Yeah, the guy with the chainsaw and meat hook for sure. The triple stun chainsaw Sawyer is so nice. Stun when attacking is so OP. If you can get 5, you can mess up any team, even if 7 styles by next year. It stuns absolute defense shields. Yeah. I've got 3 stun on attack weapons on my other region, and it is indeed very, very, very useful. Okay, I need to count the turns. So that's 1. Yeah, it's not going to be 3. It's not going to be 2, sorry. So that's 2, and she hasn't got a rush. So that's the downside of this team. Like right now, my Shiva would have a rush available. So I could have commanded her last turn. Whereas now I have to actually command turn 3 for her to guarantee a rush. But I probably will use Tara as my lead when I get Tara. Like when? It's going to be a long time, I would assume. Just because she has huge bonus on attack. So good. Do you think reviving a teammate when killing an enemy on a green weapon is good? It can be. I mean, especially if you put it in the hands of a really strong, strong character. A really strong green character, I'll probably say. I don't think there are too many like really strong green characters who are 6 stars just yet. There aren't that many 6 stars. I mean, I don't think any of these are really big hitters. I mean, effectively you could put on a Shiva, but I don't know. I mean, there's only 3 strong characters. That is actually kind of strange. I guess we're gonna have a strong character coming soon. We've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tough characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alert characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fast characters. For some reason I had a blind spot here. I didn't see Carl. But again, Carl's rush isn't strong enough. I don't think anyone has any huge rush. I wonder if a line attack, let's say Victor has revive on attack, or revive on killing somebody, yeah? And he line attacks. Does he get twice the bonus if he kills 2 people on a line attack? Now that is a question I should ask on the forums, because that is a pretty good question. That is a pretty good question. Beta will be strong. I think I've seen some screenshots. Looks okay. The strongest of the leaked characters is probably the Maggie. The Maggie looked real. Look at that. I just got one shot. Did I just get one shot by Andrea? I did. I think I've lost this raid already. Oh, okay, no. Okay, I forgot. I can actually revive. It went from bad to okay pretty quick. Yeah, indeed, reach a level 115. I mean, that is the aim. That is the aim. But it's not quick. Madison with the good hair. True enough. True enough. You just want to get Madison just for the hairstyle. Didn't she have something that was actually pretty decent about her? Like she had a decent lead as well. I can't remember. Faction Assault today, maybe. It would be kind of surprising if they released Faction Assault the day before Cross-Region War. It'd be less surprising if they did it like right after Cross-Region War. Also, releasing something just before the weekend is never a good idea, in my opinion. But hey, do I want to rush him? I don't really want to rush him, do I? Madison's leader skill was good thing. Forgot what it was though. I think maybe EP on attack. I honestly can't remember. Basically her hairstyle just makes. That's all I can remember about her. What we got to do 21-3. I'll do that. One more raid. Just gonna raid for food. We haven't got that much food. 400k from these raids. There we go. There we go. This is a strange team. It's got 4 stars and a 6-star. It's quite a diverse lineup. They're aiming with Assault update today. I guess it will take a few days for everyone to get the tickets, so it's no big deal. Unless they, like, give people tickets. I don't know. Oh no, that's bad. Wow. Wow. Okay, I survived that. I am actually extremely surprised. Extremely surprised. Just got debuffed and mega hit. Hopefully they give us enough tickets to like do a test on it or something. And if it's up while I'm streaming, even better. All teammates get a very large bonus to AP when attacking. And yeah, she was a rainbow lead. That was what was really good about her. Well, she's not really a rainbow lead. I mean, it is a rainbow lead in effect, but like just good against melee characters. I'm semi-hiccuping constantly. What the hell's going on? We've got a couple of elite items on this region as well. Ticket is easy to get. I think it's just easy to get on beta. I didn't get 2 good pulls on this region. Okay, so I'm gonna level up my Mirabelle. Maybe try and get her to tier 3. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get her that high though. We'll see what my food stocks are like. I've got a little bit of reserves. 4 levels. What's the first one? 60? Is it 60, 70, 80, 90? 60, 70? Yeah, that sounds right. 60, 70, 80, 90. 60, 70, 80, 90. Don't want to do 1 stars. Good lead and good hair, but you can't ask for more. Yeah. Asking for a good rush as well, I mean, that's just being cheeky. Why do you need a good rush when you look that fabulous? Okay, she should be close. 3 more levels. There we go. 3 more levels. So I have to... Oh, this is a 400k, isn't it? Damn. Just don't have enough. Just... So I'm going to run out of food quick. Food, I don't know about you guys, but food's a real problem for me at the moment. Like, real problem. And I mean, it's probably the most expensive thing to buy as well. To fill out your food is so expensive. And it doesn't last very long, you know. It goes quick. Food disappears really quick. Okay, you want to lock that for the moment. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Sorry, I'm not reading comments. I'll read some now. Apparently it's gated for cross-region war rewards. I think that's just a rumor, but that, I mean, if he becomes ascendable, ooh, I might ascend mine. If he's good, I might ascend mine. Let me see. Free tickets as they gave free medals from Ascendant started. Yeah, let's hope so, Junior. Some raids, territory attack, and should be enough for first tier when faction mates help. Okay. Okay. I guess it's worth just doing the first tier so you actually understand how it works. How to upgrade active skill. To upgrade the active skill, you just level up your character, but you use you use certain characters to do it. And they're called Ulysses. That's pretty much the only way you can do it at the moment. I think there are some other characters. This is the guy. This upgrades the active skill. They are very hard to come by though. Liliths you can actually get in roadmaps. And Aiden's of course you can get from 30-day crate, and you can get him from elite gear. But Ulysses is pretty much the only way to guarantee yourself to get an active skill up. But there are some other ones. I think there's some in the bags here, so I can show you. Let me just check. Yeah, there we go. So these ones are like trait specific. So Shirley's only for strong, but it's the same thing. Wait, active skill level character. Yeah, this is active skills for just only for strong characters, only for fast, only for tough, and only for a lap. So there are, but you can only really get these from tournament rewards, most from what I've seen. Well, yeah, look at my materials. That's basically like it's been forever. Materials are not useful at the moment. Even if, let's just say I could trade in materials, like for every 4 materials I could get 1 food, I'd be happy with that. Genuinely, like, it doesn't sound like a lot, 500k food, but you know, that's like 2 stacks of 10. Look at how much a stack of 10 will cost here. Okay, it's actually pretty cheap because she's a low level. But like later on, it's just going to get so expensive. Getting points though. I'm getting points. How many points does this get me? 15k. Wait, another 1k. Look how much it costs now. 200k. And obviously, as you go up in the levels, it costs more food and you get less levels. So that downside is pretty bad. So I'm gonna do a little bit more. Let's see how strong she is after this. Did I use all my raid energy? I did. I'll just pop a can. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, we'll leave her there for the moment. The stats have increased quite a lot. I got rewards. Gear. They should do something with those museum collection points we have. I mean, they're kind of just to show off. 336k. What do you think about that, guys? You jealous? There are a couple of things that are kind of... They've been there for a long time, just not being used. Like, this one always gets me. Gold radios. I think that's become a meme in itself. Like, they just didn't remove it just for, like, oh, it's just fun. Hopefully they bring in gold radios for a gold radio roadmap. They should just have, like, a secondary roadmap where they can have, like, get this one, and they can have these ones. The ones that are constantly up. Just so they can save on roadmap space. Because I think they can only have the two up the top, the one that refreshes every day, which is this one, and then they can only have 5 more. So when they have 5 more, they can't actually add other roadmaps. I think that was part of the issues that they've had in the past. Milek. No, I've not heard of that. Okay, I'm gonna just actually do one more round of leveling up. Goodbye, food. It was nice to know you. $46. If I can get it to at least maxed out, I'm not sure if I can actually upgrade her. I can. I've got enough gear. Okay, let's have a little test, a little run through. Let's try and get 100k. I can only really search one more time. That'll do. Let's see how much she hits for now. It's not trait damage, so get commanded. Look, which region is the one you're playing on at the moment? This is Upson. This is Upson. Come on, so useful with 6 stars, guys. If you have 6 stars and you're struggling, maybe just even if it's a 5-star. Oh, might have killed somebody. Did indeed. First tier 650 tickets, 1 raid gives 6 tokens, 1 territory, attack gives 5 tickets, need 100 attack, like 3 per 1 faction mate. But effectively 1 person can do 16, like without dropping cans, so that's 16 times what, 5-ish. That's not too bad. You got 2 Glens from Lucille pools, man. Gotta be greedy. You gotta be greedy. You gotta get 2. Congrats though. Congrats. I kind of want him myself. Come on, give me 100k food. 70k. Okay. That trait damage 600. She's definitely not as hard hitting as Shiva. That is like 100%. Just put it into him. Why wouldn't you have Dr. Stevens as leader? He'd be so much more dangerous. He might one-shot somebody. No. This lasts forever. Yeah, Negan's lead. I think they maybe thought that he still had huge bonus on attack. I think that must be the reason they had him there. Try raiding with 3 tunes, man. I struggle enough with 5 at the moment. Is that the same character? I think it's the same guy. So that was the 5-star Negan as lead. He could have just thought that it still had the 5 stars leader skill, because the 5-star has pretty good leader skill. Or autofilled. It's a very yellow team. Like it would have been. It was actually a reasonable team with the 5-star leader. But I would have had would have been much better having Dr. Stevens lead there for sure. Look, you saw stun on Clem guns. Legendary for it. Looks cool. Clem guns. Hello, Tesla. Hello. I didn't see stun on Clem. Bit more of a beefier team here. It's probably their most dangerous character gone. Not getting any stuns. Very large on attack and damage for melee. I struggle enough with 5 on this region. On my other region, maybe. Like, if I could have maybe done it with 3. Oh, damn, I completely go... Oh, he's going to revive somebody. On my other region, he revived the one person who can be dangerous. I'm lacking a buff on this region. Like, I'm very used to having damage buff, which just is so dangerous on my other region. Like, once Zeke's damage buff goes off, I mean, look at the amount of damage I'm not doing, and I've got 40% attack. So if, I mean, let me try something. I'm going to take out the revive. I've used it once. So I'll just take out the revive. Let me see if this works. This is where you got to just have a mess around and see if things work. Now, he won't get any bonus from his the lead skill. That's the only downside. But he will get a stun on attack weapon. Or I can just give him a really tanky weapon. Stun on attack or really tanky. I'll go with stun on attack because he has to have AP. Okay. So let's check out this one now. Now if they have reds, he's gonna get just mushed into potatoes. Yeah, 4 5-stars and 1 6-star. I think most people have been slow. I don't think most people have like a couple of 5-stars because the 5-stars utility is so much better than 6-stars at the moment. They just have to rely on the leader skill to survive. Spammity spam. Oh, get stunned. So if he stuns, that's the entire team stunned. Now watch this. This is the reason. Like, watch how much stronger her rush is gonna be now. Like, it's like what? So much stronger. So that's why a damage buff is so much more important. Like she was doing like, I don't know, 500, 600 damage. And it just jumped to nearly 2k. But I don't think there are many characters that are like that. On like tough and alert characters. Unknown, hello. So I mean look, he got his rush really quick there. Really quick. So now I'm getting all the damage. I meant to rush, but whatever. Yeah, we kind of know the upcoming Ascendables, but they haven't released them for some reason. I've got Joshua on this region. The last one, 4 hours. I just do these for the sake of it, just in case they give bonus bags, but they're not really worth doing for me, just because I have maxed out materials all the time. But I literally just do it for the potential for like bonus bags, or like maybe, I don't know, just other stuff that they can give. But it's not really worthwhile doing, in my opinion. If I have anything else that's worth doing, I actually never, I also always avoid it. Hello, Wednesday. Hello. I use my green heath like that with Jose Supercar. Yeah, for sure. I was really jealous of your Jose. He's sick. Okay, I actually forgot. I actually forgot about something, guys. I have 2 weapons on my other region. Okay, now I've been really lucky on this region. I have got 2 really nice weapons in a row. From the same armory. From this left armory, I've got 2 weapons in a row. So I'll go with the right armory first. It seems to be what's worked for me. I'm pretty sure either both of these are stun on attack, or one is absolute defense and one is stun on attack. I can't remember. We'll go with the right armory first. They should both be 30 crit. Hopefully we get something. We're going the same way. The right hand side did not crit every time as well. So no crit here. 25% crit. Or 25 crit, should I say, not percent. This needs to crit though. This needs to crit. It did crit. It did crit. Is it happening? Is this real life? I can't see it. I can't see it happening again. I really can't. I'm already smiling, but I just can't see it happening again. Let's see. Oh, it had one of that upper crits. It didn't have the trait crit, but it had the other crit. So I think it had a low percentage crit still. Oh man, I thought for a second, I thought maybe. Yeah, fine, we'll rename it, I don't care. I think those are my last items on this region. That is the downside. I need to get to 115 quick. Where are they? Items. I've got quite a few of one. So I've got no duct tapes. Nothing. And then I've got 2 polishing kits. I'm well down. You take it for the look. I have a couple already that look like that. I've got this one, but obviously it's got stun on attack, so it's much nicer. And I've got another stun on attack, looks very nice as well. But the best one is this stun on attack, because I got huge bonus to AP when attacking midweek. I think I'm gonna just put 5% attack on the claws, just make Shiva just a damaging monster. We'll do one raid with this region. I do love. Oh, I nearly attacked with the wrong team again. I do love this team. It just works so well. He's gonna rush me. Don't even think I used the Zeke's buff there, I didn't. Santaniga, nice. Is that from Prestige, yeah? You want AP down? Am I gonna make you jealous, Mama? Am I gonna make you jealous? It's beautiful. I got really lucky with my green weapons on this region. That's why I've made a green team, just because I have such good weapons. This one's the perfect upgraded weapon as well. I think I've only got 2. Yeah, this one, perfect upgrade. Oh no, I've got a few. This one, perfect upgrade. And this one, perfect upgrade. It's so nice when you get them perfect. It's horrible when you get them like this. It's just like, oh, that's disgusting. Like, you just don't even want to look at it. Like this, it's like, 24%. Like, everyone hates it when they get that. They just shake their head and they're just like, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You've got a better knife than me. Have you now? Like this. 2% off of perfect. I was just like, oh. And that was before I knew what I was doing. I got absolute defense on my very first special. Okay, my very, very first special, I got absolute defense. Yours is 35 huge and 35 160. I don't know. I prefer HP. HP is very much underrated. I put HP on everything. But yeah, those are my strong weapons. They're really, really good. Let me show you to the team. So we've got it from left to right. We've got stun on attack, stun on attack, stun on attack, AP down on defense, AP down on defense. The best weapon, I would say, probably is stun on attack. Or for attack teams, and probably for defense teams, it's stun on defense. Like, stun is the most powerful thing in the game, because it completely nullifies the enemy. Completely nullifies them. Like, impair is good, but it can still do auto attack damage. This Morgan's awesome. This Morgan's awesome. Commander Morgan is great. I mainly have him from his command skill, but his heal is I generally, like, if his heal goes off and my characters are like all of them are still alive, I generally can't lose that raid at that point. Is that impair on attack? I mean, it can be useful, but same with impair on defense. I mean, it is annoying, but stun on defense, there's nothing you can do with stun. 0. I don't think impair blocks active skills either. I could be wrong, but I don't think it does. You have 20 stun guns. Okay. If you say so. Yeah, but he is a very, very good Morgan. I recently maxed out his rush as well, but I don't really use him for his rush because I have the AP down weapon. I just want him to stay alive, and I just want him to command Shiva, basically. That's his main use. So what I might do is for my team, I might eventually swap him out and put in this guy when I think he's becoming a 6-star. And it'll be the same sort of situation. I won't really care that he's not going to rush. I'm just going to use him as a command because I think his 6-star has command. But he will just have really high stats, so it'll be much harder to kill him. And he'll have an AP down weapon. And I think the 6-star's rush actually has confuse, so it's actually not too bad. You have Imperial Defense back before I switched my team. My baby team, Andrea leads. Yeah, I remember your team. It was actually pretty... Like, it was... The thing I really liked about 5 stars is there was a lot of difference between teams. And when I first saw your team, I was like, what is that team? How does that even work? And you were just neutralizing everything. And I was just like, I see. I understand. And then you were commanding Jose, and it was just like, okay, I completely understand what's going on now. You know, it was really good. Show the roster and make it. This is my much stronger region for my roster. Yeah, I played here for like more than twice as long as I have on my other region. Make a stream team here. Should we go for a bleed team? I've always thought about doing a bleed team. I don't think I've actually got that many characters that have bleed. I've got one. I think that actually might be it. It's getting hyped. No more bleed. Actually, one of my, like, I don't know, attack team fantasies is just to have a mega bleed team and just have everyone on rush at the same time, and then the enemy have like something ridiculous like 2,000 bleed. Just like, yeah, tank that. Just put a bunch of Kellys in here. When I saw this Kelly get released, I was just so like, oh, I could make that 5 Kelly team. Doesn't do any damage on the rush. It's a shame that it only does 3. Oh, where is she? Do I not have her on this region? I don't think I do. That is a disappointment and a half. That is a disappointment and a half. But she does bleed. What do you think of 250k level points for Dwight Barbed Wire? What? Let me check. Oops. Oops. Over here. Is this for the Dwight? What? Oh my god. And that's horrible. I might actually struggle for that. I literally do not have any food. And that's actually frustrating. I can't level my Shiva anymore then, because she just costs so much food to level, so I have to ignore Shiva for a moment. Who am I going to level? Oops. Keep clicking twice by accident. Okay, renown. No. For ultra rare, 40 level ups for ultra rare. That's what I need to do. So if I've got any lower level ultra rare characters, like this character, upgrade. Man, that is a kick in the teeth. I'm struggling right now I'm at 185k. Yeah, I mean, I've got God Gator. Have you not seen? I've got God Gator. He's maxed out already. He's waiting. He's ready. He's in the wings. He's like, put me in, coach. Put me in. So we'll see what the 6-star can be. If he becomes ascendable, I might just ascend him and just make a video about it. Just for the fact that I can ascend Gator. It doesn't even if he's the worst 6-star I've ever seen. Who cares? Just chuck him in just for a laugh. 6-star Gator. I could potentially have the first 6-star Gator. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and get some of these points. I mean, I've got a little bit of food on this region from high replenish, but not much. Team Gaia. There was someone who was on my stream last week who said they had legitimately got like 4 or 5 Gaias. was pretty messed up. Like 5-star Gator in a 5-star world. Man, I would have been so mad at having 5 of them. You're welcome for telling you. Oberson is not that great, but as I've said about every single 5-star, you just never know what he's going to turn into. Don't use him as fodder. Do not use him as fodder. Let me just explain it to you so it's easy to understand. Let's find an actual bad 5-star, like we can all agree is a 5-star. Actually, it's an easy one. Is Gator. Gator's a bad 5-star. Okay. Now a lot of people used him as fodder. Now he's becoming ascendable. Now everyone's like, oh, what if he's good? I already used him. Damn, I'm in trouble. You know, I feel like an idiot for using him as a fodder. You should never use characters that you do not have dupes of as fodder. Okay? So for instance, Dwayne. I could say, actually, I'm going to use him as fodder. But he's actually a reasonable 5-star. So he could be a decent 6-star. So having 2 might actually not be a bad thing. So again, you might want to hold on to people as long as possible and just use 5-star trainers as much as you can. The only ones that are legitimate fodder are like if you get so many of these guys from ascending trying to go for Rosa like I have. Like, you know, I've got so many of these damn guys. This guy can literally be thrown in the bin at any occurrence possible because I've got 5 of them. So I can use those as fodder, no problem at all. I think I've even got more. I think there's actually 1 in a team. If there's 1 in a team, that's 6. Do I have more? Okay, I don't have more. Okay, I don't feel as bad now. But 5 is enough. Okay, so what was I doing? I was leveling up somebody. It was going to be the Alert Glenn, wherever he disappeared off to. I've got to upgrade him first. And we're just going to put levels. Levels. I need 40. Man, getting that 250k is going to be really frustrating. And I guess that's going to be on multiple events. Food's going pretty quick. How many 2-star trainers I do? Don't have enough food there. Look how quick that food disappears. What was that? 1.5 million. Okay, so I get some barbed wire. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, so now I've got to go into like the proper horrible places to get food, which is like, yeah, not where you want to be. I don't have enough 4-stars. I already did all my ascends in a video like a week ago or so. How do you select tons of characters at once? Long click. Long click. Just keep your finger down. I wish it worked here because, I mean, this takes ages. This takes ages. Faction Assault update might come out today. Well, hopefully soon. And not in like 5 hours when lockdown's asleep. Yeah, if you want to like the video, I would appreciate it, but no problem if you don't want to. And if you want a sub, and you sub to my channel, it should actually pop up at the bottom of my stream. It should say it at the bottom of my stream. It should just say, insert your name here has subscribed to the channel. 1.8 million. Where do I live? I live in London, in the United Kingdom. Okay, so I think we needed like 6 more levels on this guy. Something like that. Running out of characters as well, but I've got quite a few trained. She's already 1 stars. Okay, so yeah, if you want to select a lot of characters at the same time, you just like this, you click in one, but you just keep your finger down and then it clicks 10. It clicks 10 of the same, it will click it of the same type, so it will click all leaders that are 2 stars. Okay, so then if I oh damn, I can't remove that. So then if you want to unselect, you just long press again, it removes it all. So if I want to select only these healers, or whatever they're called, peacekeepers, it will just select peacekeepers. Very nice and easy, if you didn't know. 4 more levels. I'm just going for tier 3 bonuses at the moment, so we need 2 more levels. So I'm going to get 8k bonus. So I mean, it's not going to take as, it's not going to be as bad, but I mean, it's a lot of points. What do I need now for tier 2? Tier 3 or higher citizens, so you can actually go to 3 stars with this. So I might have some tier 3 citizens which I can upgrade that are 3 stars. I think I had some of, oh damn, I don't actually have any 3 stars seemingly. Look at that, none. All my 3 stars are already leveled. How many tier 3? Right now, there's lower level characters. Just got lots of 5 stars. Look, you have fodder for Gator. Come on, I don't. Look, this is my characters. There is no low levels. Like 1, 2 low level 4 stars. The rest are already high level. I'm not gonna use already leveled 4 stars as fodder because they will become the ones I actually use to ascend. Yeah, I don't have that many low level 4 stars. Trust me. You can check my ascend video. I did like 35 ascends in last week. My favorite 6-star is Shiva, without a doubt. I was really happy that I actually got her. So I was very much on, I'm going to ascend her as soon as possible, basically. She was going to be my first ascend for sure. What's a fodder? A fodder is basically what is considered a character that you do not want to use. So like, you go into here and you select a character for ascendance. So we'll select any 4-star. Let's select Morgan. And we go to the 8 more that we got to add. All these plus signs are around Morgan. So we click 1, and then any character that you use here is considered fodder because they're going to be removed from your roster and effectively they're gone, and you'll get a 5-star out of it. But I do not have any real fodder characters because all these are tier 4 already, as you can see on the right hand side. All maxed out tier 4, all near tier 4. These are the only 2 fodder characters that I have. I wasn't lying. See, I've got nothing. They're all already leveled. I don't have any trainers. Don't have anything, unfortunately. By the end of the month, I'll probably have some again. Gone forever. Dun dun dun. I always thought, like, what's the roleplay there? It's just been absorbed by some other character, sort of like Highlander style. There can only be one. Do a pool video. I did a pool video, yes. I mean, if you check my channel, I've done loads of pool videos. And like I said, last week I did I think 150 pulls with all my basic token, not basic tokens, but all my 5-star tokens, 4-star tokens, 4-star weapons, elite character tokens, and then a couple of days later I did like 35 ascends. Look, Sarah, let's collab and make a 100-episode Roblox series. Sounds exactly what needs to be done. Exactly what needs to be done. Mama, how close are you to this 250k? Because I think I'm going to be struggling. Like, big time. Food. Give me food. I've burnt a lot of sunglasses already. See you later, running shoes. If he's good, if Gator's good, potentially, yeah, a whole team of Gators would be pretty good. They did say, I think it was one of the developers on the old forums did say that it's sort of been a running joke of how bad Gator is, like even at Scopely. So they're gonna like potentially give him some love because of that. I mean, if he has camouflage still, he 100% has to camouflage the whole team. It'll be ridiculous if he doesn't, man. Look at what his gear just... It's disintegrating. Oh, I got 1 million already, so I can't deal with this. Be careful. Get rid of those. What are those? Okay. Should be fine with that, right? So we've got a bit more foods. Let's get some more characters. So I need to do... Oh, okay, I can do this guy. It's going to start costing a lot of food. It's going to start costing a lot of food. Don't have anyone. $150k away. Man, it's a good job someone brought my attention to it, because I genuinely just wouldn't have even... I thought they were weapon parts still. So I was like, I've got my weapons now, so I'm cool. So whoever brought my attention to it, thank you very much. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Unless you're a lady, then you are a lady and a scholar, I guess. Let me see. Try and get some cheap levels. Look at that, 316k for 2k points. I might just avoid the tier 3s and just try and get some points. Let's put them in some decent places. Waste not. She is hunter. I'm not going to get anything bonus there. So I'm going to get as many points as possible. I do like this character, but her rush is just not being leveled because I've not got any hunters. And what does this do? 3k points. Okay, that's not too bad. How am I going? So I only need 70k. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. But my food, I'm having to delve into like horrible food stocks, which is not what you want to do. I want to ascend for Gator, but I also want to wait to see his stats. True enough. True enough. Let's say they're the ultimate troll. They changed the ascend like wheel just as Gate is released. That'd be pretty funny. In a bad way, not in a good way, but in a bad way. Let's do some more levels. Oh, I also thought about doing something for my stream in the future. I don't know whether you guys would be interested. Like, I could start my stream, same as I always would on a Thursday, and then I could start playing the Telltale Games series. Like, I could do a chapter at the end of every stream. So, like, I do 2 hours of The Walking Dead RTS, and then I could do like an hour of Telltale Games, like season 1, and then try and complete season 1, and then go to season 2 and like the side things. I've got the 100 hours add-on, so that could be fun, just to get some story in there. I do really like the story. I haven't like fully got everything from the story of Telltale Games. You used Gator to send my Mirabelle. See, that's what a lot of people did. That's what a lot of people did. They thought, Gator's a crap 5-star, so I'll just use him as a send fodder. But you never know. You just never know. Okay, I'm actually going to get this guy up because I actually want to get him up. because he can become ascendable, and I kind of like the fact that he's a command. It's going to take a while, but I need points right now. 10k. Okay, so I'd say I'm about 50k away right now. So now I'm about 25k away, maybe 35k away, something like that. 32, sorry, 32 and a half. So it's not going too bad. Fortunately, I had characters that were close to being tiered up. Otherwise, it might have been a problem. Unfortunately, I have characters trained. I don't know how many I've got left. 160? That doesn't look good, 160. I know most of the story from Telltale games, obviously, because I have watched other people play it, and it's impossible not to get spoilers. But I only know certain ways that things go down. Obviously, there's options, you know how the game works. You make some choices. I know that you don't affect the overall thing, just sort of like how it goes down sort of thing, which kind of makes sense. I think I get an upgrade here. 3k, nice. Nice. How close am I? I must be close. Let's see how close I am. 14k on this region. Run out of food again. I'd say for me, right now, in Walking Dead Road to Survival, my biggest issue is food. Like, I think I don't like the milestones too much. But food is just, it's almost unplayable. For me, at least. Like, even if the milestones were good, I wouldn't be able to go for them. Okay, how much do I need? Because this is going to be expensive. That's 5k. One more check, because I can't count. 7.5k. I'm top 100. Top 100. It's not gonna last because I'm gonna get overtaken, because I'm not gonna go any further than 250. I need more food again. See you later, sunglasses. It's a good job I farm a little bit. It's a good job I farm a little bit, because if I didn't farm, I wouldn't have any of this, and this is the only thing that's giving me food right now. I think they could do with maybe buffing the farms, like these things, like double the amount of food they give you, because they don't give you that much. Yeah, the 100k is Ascendance, is a prestige mission, and you need to get your gold missions to level 10. On one region, on this region, I've done all gold missions, and it actually screwed me over for a very long time. On my other region, I was on like gold mission 7, so I have to get it a couple of times. Whispers Rick, ascendable. He was my first epic ever. Who's Whispers Rick? Is that this guy? Yeah. I think they're making this Rick ascendable. I saw some potential that this guy's going to become ascendable. I've seen a lot of these screenshots a long time ago. Like, I think I saw Green Glen leaked legitimately like 2.5 months ago. But we haven't had him released. Hello, it's me. Okay, I need 7 more levels, or I'll just upgrade Timothy, and I need 20 more levels or something like that. Nearly done, nearly there. We're done, yay! Okay, so I got the second rewards. Okay, it's not updated yet. Pretty sure I'm done. There we go, 250. I'm going to get overtaken. I'm not going to be able to stay top 100s. Okay, I'll do a raid while we wait. Raid while we wait. I'm going to just put levels into Shiva in the meantime. Just because. I'm going to try and max out tier 3. It will take... Well, actually, do I want to do that? Because I could potentially want to save food. So this is the problem. This is the problems we face. This is the problems we face. 900 damage on that Morgan's Rush because of Ezekiel. Kaboom. I am asking if I can. Sorry. Hey, can you see my comments? Because on Jab's stream, my comments never show up. Because probably he blocked you on Jab's stream. Unless it's actually just an issue. Also, if like I think if you've sworn in someone's chat, it can time you out for a period. Like these are like if someone says a blocked word, they get timed out on my channel. Like automatically, I don't do anything. It's just an automatic YouTube function. So, okay, I'm going to switch to my other region. Oh, Mama Deadhead. She's like, sitting in that corner. Been naughty boy. Okay. I think I'm closer on this region because I leveled up Mirabelle. Oh, we're nearly there on this region already, so I cannot complain. Didn't defend at all. I think this is my drop lead team. Okay, no problem there, no problem. Okay, I'll put some more levels into Mirabelle then. Got a little bit of food. Might have enough just off this. Not sure. Use some 1 stars. Am I going to get that second level? No. Hopefully that's enough though. It was 9k. No, I need 4 more k. Damn. Okay, let's get some more foods. Give me 100k. Give me 100k. Give me 100k. Give me 100k. 100k. Yes. Yes. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna try and get Mirabelle's. Wait. Okay, that didn't work. Here, unless I stun with Zeke, we are in problem mode. Okay. Okay. Can I actually command this? Even though I won't kill him. Okay, he'll rush. Interesting, interesting. That actually probably helps. That actually probably... I shouldn't have done it. That actually probably helps. Okay. He's gonna rush. God damn. This is the biggest problem I've got with these teams. Is when they've got... what's his name? Conrad. And I've got blues. I can't really do anything about that. I rely so much on my stun and attack to just completely nullify Conrad. I don't know how to deal with him with any other team. I guess you have to have someone commanded into just killing him. Yeah, I mean, when it comes for cheaters, guys, you've got to realise that cheaters are like a constant issue. There are some people probably who believe that cheating can actually just be stamped out and just be gone. It actually can't happen. It's almost impossible for cheating to be stopped in any game. It's just a constant battle and a constant thing of trying to stop cheaters. And it will never stop. In any other game where there's cheating issues, they're always cheating. It's just the way it goes. But there's one thing that's guaranteed. Cheaters always eventually get caught. Always eventually get caught. It doesn't mean they can't start again and start cheating somewhere else and stuff like that, but they will always eventually, all that time they put in will eventually just get snuffed out because they will eventually get caught. Yes, no food. No food. Sunglasses again. Jan, hello. Hopefully enough. I think I only need one level. No, I need a level and a bit. I might try and level a lower level character just because I've only got 1 stars, but I don't have that many. Okay, I'll tier up K. Look at that, did you see that? I forgot to say. Look how many flak jackets I've got. Unbelievable. The roadmap that came out during the week. Flak jackets were dropping like so much for me. I don't know what was going on. I was loving it. I think they actually increased the drop rate. So I was very, very happy about that. It has to be said. K's looking pretty funky. That jacket looks a bit small. I guess it's a style thing. I don't know. Food's an issue again. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. It's cool. We're done. We are done. I'm gonna just do one batch of characters, yeah. And I'm gonna just put them into Mirabelle just to try and get her up as much as possible. Then I'm gonna have to save, I guess, for the next level up, because I guess we're gonna have to get 250k every event. I mean, it's been the running theme, which is just a really, really high ask, in my opinion, but... What's she at now? She's not too far off. I think she's like 150 or 200 off max stat. So she won't improve too much more. Yeah, 150, 200 off max stat. I swear to God, Mama Deadhead. You... I don't even know what to say. I am in shock. I've just been roasted pretty hard there. I kind of want to replace Kenny here. That could be nice. That could be nice. I need to actually get a decent tough weapon though. He puts up on timer. That's taking your admin responsibilities very, very seriously. Okay, let's raid with this team, see what it's like. Let's raid against one of the tough teams. I guess it's going to be a decent-ish team. Okay, I would say Richard is not long for this world. We'll see what happens. He's got AP on defense, right? Yeah, taking damage when I attack him. No AP. Attack this guy. 650 crit. Nice. Nice. See you later, Richard. Oh, oh! It's nearly taken out. Nearly bites the dust. Kind of need to get a stun here. Thank you very much. And I'm going to command that actually because I need Richard to stay alive. What I'm going to do is rush, and I'm going to try and take this guy out because I can. And then if this guy rushes, which he's not going to, I'll just attack this guy. Okay, Mirabelle can... Oh, get stunned, mate, get stunned. Okay, Mirabelle can rush now, so that's going to be nice. Okay, I'm already liking this team a bit better. I mean, the only problem is if I come up against just a couple of characters who are fast, I'm in a lot of trouble. I mean, look, okay, he's actually got quite a lot of HP. It's not too bad. Okay, I'll just get rid of the shields. Okay, I didn't actually need to do that, but yeah, well. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you. Someone give this guy moderator. His voice doesn't sound that old. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mama Deadhead, you are on probation right now. That moderator is on probation right now. Caleb, you're stepping up, son. You're stepping up. I'm definitely not 65. I'm definitely not 65. Yeah, I'm liking this team a little bit better. The only problem I'm going to have is if I come up against decent yellows. Oh, the most beautiful sight you'll ever see is this sight right here. It's this sight right here. This is how you want things to happen in this team. Just because... Oh, I should have done rush first. Just because this is a... I've got 3 stun guns. Stun again. Oh, get roasted. Get roasted. Meltdown. Does Mama Deadhead play No Man's Land 2? You know, I actually tried to play No Man's Land recently. I just wanted to try it out, you know. And for some reason I had a bug where the entire background of the game was pink. It was just like, okay. I like how he has to point out a bunch of times that he's not 65. It's getting suspicious. And just stop it now, please. I will tell you stuff about me though. I am 6'4", which I guess is pretty tall. Will I kill him or will he rush? I will kill him. So yeah, I'm 6'4". I don't know what else to say. I'm not 65. Where do I farm for food? Radio missions are really good. Yeah, like Twilight said in the chat. Radio missions are really good. Like this one, I'll show you. This one. Rare gear. Mainly rare gear. So you complete rare gear and then you farm, I think it's the middle stage, the one that's walkers or humans. Humans are just much easier to kill. And then you just sell the gear that you get. The gear that you get are these ones, which are Let me see. This one. This one. This one. I think. No, not. I don't think you get waste tool pack. I think that's. Actually, you might get this. No, you don't. No, you don't. You definitely don't. I think that's it. I think it's just those 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one. So it's those 4. And you can sell them for 27.5k. And you can get like 6 of these in one go. If you have drop leads. So you can get 163k food just for one stage. That's probably the best way you can do it. Beanies 26. And that is... Look at my flax though. Beanies. I've been told my walkies are a pretty decent number. Not walkies, bags. This region is much newer. So, on my other region I've got like 30 flax, 30 beanies. Yeah, it's belt, compass, boots, and then I can never remember what the other one is. Like I can never remember the 4th. Belt, compass, boots, and gloves. The leather glove here. I think they had 3 roadmaps up here, only up until a couple of hours ago. Yeah, I only have one main region. I mean, I've played in both pretty much the same amount. I'm in a much better region. Like, this is Upson. I'm in a much better faction on Upson. Like, my faction on Upson is actually pretty decent. In rep, we're 3rd. The 2 factions above us are like paying factions. They actually drop money on the game, which is fine. They can do that, but like with the highest repped faction who aren't pay to win players. So but they do have strong characters, but that's also because they have come first quite a lot. We generally come top 5, like Zombrays, Death Becomes You, Wicked Alexandra, Usurping All Stars will always like have a decent run every now and again. Zombrays are probably the other good faction in my region. But on my other region, I'm probably in like a 10th place faction, but my team is like 2 or 3 times better than my team on this region. It's just so weird. And the only reason I play the second region is because my brother plays on this region. This is my brother here, Rorschach. So that's the only reason I play on this region. Because he saw me playing it Christmas like 2 years ago. And was like, oh, I like this game. But then didn't just tell me that he was going to start playing it. Started playing it and didn't join my region. Like, proper donut. Like, he knew how regions work because he'd play MMOs. I don't know why he messed that up. I call him Donut forever now. Let's go for some more foods. On your second, you have Carl Shiva. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just one of them things. Not much you can do about it. Oh, this is a decent-ish team. What's his leader skill again? Defense. Okay. Okay, that's good. Oh. Oh, that damage is. Ugh. Man, that damage was horrible. We should be okay. Gotta kill someone there. Okay, we're good. Why use the governor? Because he's my best alert character. I don't have that many alert characters, to be honest. And the reason I use alert characters is because I got 3 stun guns, Like, I got really lucky with stun guns, and alert characters are my worst characters by like such a long margin. But I'm leveling up my 2 governors mainly because I have seen the 6-star governor and he looks pretty decent. Like, he's a 6-star with neutralize for a free-to-play, which is really useful. His rush is okay, and his active I think is like burn remove, which I guess is okay. But neutralize, I think he has an impair rush, impair 3, so it's actually pretty strong. And his active skill is neutralize, like his specialist skill becomes neutralize, which is really good. You don't know why. I did a stash pull for Red Glen, and I got Red Glen off of like I think 2 5s, and then instantly when I got him I was like, yes, that's actually not too bad, you know, I kind of need reds. And then I realized I did it on the wrong region, and I got it on my main region. I needed it on this region. I was gutted. I was like, oh god damn, that's why we don't do this. But I think I was in bed just half asleep, just like, yeah, you should play Galaxy of Heroes if you like Star Wars. I don't dislike Star Wars, but I just kind of I mean I am a Walking Dead fan, but I mean I'm not like some mega fan or anything. But I mainly play it because of The Walking Dead, you know. If this was Star Wars, I wouldn't play it. The only thing I'm like a proper fanboy of, and it's since I was a kid, is like, it's called Warhammer 40k. It's like these like futuristic things. It's like from Games Workshop, if you've ever heard of that. Like proper nerdy stuff, but I love it so much. K-Got, yeah, she is nice. I mean, I should level her up, but I'm not really sure where she can fit properly. I mean, I kind of like having Richard there, but I can put K in. I mean, on attack, she's going to get her rush quite quickly. I mean, she confuses... She confuses one... sorry. Yeah, 1 turn for 2 enemies. But her specialist skill, I kind of like that. It looks nice. Oh, you got Glenn and Lucille. Well, I do find... I mean, I watched... Let's just put it this way. I watched Fear the Walking Dead, which I didn't think that was that good compared to like The Walking Dead, and I just watched it just for the fact that it was Walking Dead. I didn't watch it for any other reason, so I fanboy enough for that, I guess. You're very OCD, man. It's like, I don't really care about them being maxed just because it costs so much food. Like, let me check. See this character here? To get him maxed costs more food than it did to get him to where he is right now. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Like, it legitimately costs 11 million food to get him to maxed from here. 11 million food. Like, I'm sure I could do 100k missions. I'm pretty sure it's 11 million food from like 50 something, 57, and it's 21 million in total. So yeah, and I'm not just talking about this tier. I'm talking about the entire thing. Yeah, you use scav missions, but I use scav missions to level up lower level characters between level up tournaments, so I can use them for Ascension. You loved Fear the Walking Dead. I really dislike the main character. I really, really dislike the main character. And that, I mean, I think the biggest problem with Fear the Walking Dead for me is I just instantly compare it to The Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead has so much better actors. Like, straight up just has much better actors. Like, Negan is just out of this world good as an actor. You know, the guy who plays Rick, really good actor. I'm not sure, the redhead, the mum. She is so annoying. Like, and I don't think she can act very well. I really don't like her acting style. The only good saving grace in that is the two kids, her two kids, and Strand. Like, they are legitimately the three cool people. Like again, yeah, I'm not trying to rip on them too hard, but I only recognised one person in that show. I only recognised the dad. I only recognised the dad, whatever his name was. The guy who was from New Zealand. I think he was from New Zealand. Like, it doesn't even matter who you say who dies in this season of The Walking Dead, because I've heard about everyone potentially dying. Everyone's come up with potentials. You know, I remember when, I mean, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but when Negan had his first scene. Do you know how many videos were made about that scene, about who he was going to kill and what was going to happen? So many videos were made by so many randoms on YouTube, it's unreal. Just like trying to predict where he's standing and what he's pointing at and stuff like this, you know. No, Alicia's the child. Alicia's the, like, daughter. And then the other guy, I can't remember his name. It's the guy who's basically, like, just walks around in blood all the time. I don't know. I think Morgan's like hanging on a thread sort of thing, in my opinion. But they can't kill certain characters, in my opinion. Like, they can't kill Negan because I think he revitalized the show for a lot of people, and I think he's actually in future stories. So, I mean, it's hard to say. I don't think they can kill Daryl because he is AMC's character. It would be kind of like Telltale Games killing Clementine, you know? It would just be like, it would be pretty stupid. It's their main, like, draw. It's the main difference on their show compared to other shows. Yeah, Heath. What happened to Heath? Was it like, did the actor have issues? I think I mean, I don't know any of the story really, but didn't Heath join like, oh damn, I died. Didn't Heath join like the Whisperers or something? And I only say this because I've got Whispers Heath, Whisper Wars Heath. Whether he's on the Whisperers side or not, I'm not sure though. Yeah, I remember what happened to him. He just disappeared when, was her name Tara? When she was going to like the fish women sounds pretty off key, but yeah, she was going to their like little village. I'm not sure if it was the first or second time or whatever. You hate Daryl. Yeah, I remember you saying. It's like kind of blasphemous. Tara. I'm not sure. Is her name Tara? Tira? You don't say Tira. Surely you don't say Tira in America. I know you guys pronounce a lot of words like really, really just hilariously, but you can't say it like that, surely. Tira. It's like someone in North England. Tira. It's like Sarah with a T. So yeah. What, Tara? So you don't say Tara. Okay. So it's Tara. Yeah. I mean, I think they were setting up that blonde character. I can't remember her name. The one with the kids in Alexandria. She was going to be like who Michonne is now. They were setting her up to be what Michonne is now. I don't know what went wrong there. Obviously something went wrong. And they had to kill her off. That was pretty sad, I've got to be honest. That was a really sad death. Like, it was... I could see her kid getting eaten. But it was sad that she got eaten. Because I think in the comic book... I mean, I don't want to spoil too much for people, but like... There are characters alive in the comic book that are dead in the show and have been dead in the show for ages. Like, I'll spoil this one. In the TV show, there's a character called Holly. And she's in the TV show for one episode, but you don't really see her alive. You just see her dead. And I think in the comic, she actually bites a character and kills them, like the Doctor. Whatever her name was, the one that got crossbowed by Dwight. And she kills her in the comic. And then in the TV show, Tara says, make sure you like stab her in the head, you know, make sure she doesn't turn. And and that was like a joke. I think that was a joke, like, because it was so stupid that she let her turn, you know. Comic Holly is TV Sasha. Yeah, I read that as well. And then Sasha became sort of semi-Andrea as well, supposedly, like kind of badass in terms of being a shooter and stuff like this. And I don't know, they're kind of mix and matching stories to kind of keep with narratives. But you know, whatever. Supposedly they killed off the Andrea character in the TV show just because one of the directors didn't like the actress. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's it's one way to do it, I guess. It's always the hard thing to do. I mean, Game of Thrones is exactly the same way. It's like there's a lot of things they have changed, and obviously Game of Thrones, the TV series, got ahead of the book, so they're actually making it up as they go along now. So. Somebody should be in jail. Oh man. I don't know the full details. It's gonna be something. There's gonna be something they're not revealing, and it'll be like a contractual agreement not to reveal the information of why this happened. Like, I would 100% say that's what's happened. Dale was killed off because the actor wanted to leave the show. I mean, yeah, that does happen. I mean, it's kind of stupid. I mean, he was killed off in season 2. Like, you know, why do you want to leave a show in season 2? I mean, has he been in anything since? It's not like he's been Shane and been really successful since, you know, since The Walking Dead. I did see the guy who played Shane, get interviewed, and he's like, I'm really appreciative that I got killed, because I mean, he got killed before Walking Dead really got big, but he said that he was really happy to be part of a great show and also be given that, you know, that chance. And being killed gives him more chances and other things, you know. Comic Andrew's a real legend, yeah. I met Herschel, Shane, and the one not crazy little girl. The one and that one not crazy little girl. Is that Sophia? I actually saw the actress that plays Sophia in a different TV show, and it was so strange because I was sitting there. I'm like, she's a little bit older. She was like 5 years older, and I was like, who is that? Who is that? And I'm watching this TV show for like the entire first season. I'm just like, who is this girl? Like, I recognize her from somewhere. Then I hit up IMDb, and obviously it's Sophia. Ah, Mika, okay, yeah. Twilight, I like the way you put that in. Carol took care of them. Yeah, she took care of one of them, that's for sure. And the TV series was called Bosch, for anybody that was interested. It's on Amazon Prime. And it has the actress that plays Sophia in it. But she's like 5 years older, 6 years older. Sophia didn't really talk in the TV show, did she? That's pretty harsh. That's pretty harsh. I thought that was a good death, though. That was a really nice like story where it happened, and it really showed you who was the real strong leader type in the show, because suddenly Shane couldn't be that badass anymore. And then it had to be Rick who stood up, and he had to take responsibility and take out Sophia. I mean, it's that was a really good story arc. I really like that. Ah, yeah, the actor that was Tyrese. I watched The Wire. I watched the entire season of The Wire, so I was seeing a lot of The Wire characters pop up in The Walking Dead, so it was kind of different. Telltale definitely has sadder deaths. No spoilers for a lot though. No, I've seen a lot of it. I've seen a lot of it. I've played season one. But this was a long time ago. I would replay it for the stream. But yeah, there's a lot of surprise and sad deaths in that. I mean, I think it's a bit easier to orchestrate it in books and video games. In TV seasons, like, you can get just done on long-term story arcs by someone wanting to quit the show, or there being bust-ups, arguments, or, you know, a lot of different things. I need to actually start reading the comics. We're just chatting away. Let's do some roadmaps while we talk. Gotta spend that energy. Double Rosalie. Chad Coleman. That's the guy who plays Tyrese, right? He played a pretty good character in The Wire, I thought. He was not my favourite character in The Wire, but The Wire was another brilliant show. Chuck. Who's Chuck? Telltale Games, Chuck. I remember Telltale Games, Chuck. That's the only one I remember. It's called Chuck. Yeah. The hobo, indeed. Yeah. Sorry, I thought they were talking about the comic. Is it unless he's in the comic as well? I mean, I don't know. The banjo, yeah. He kind of seemed like a little bit of a pedo to me initially. I was like, this guy seems a bit off. But then he was alright. You get those weird feelings early on. I think they were trying to make you feel that way, though. I think they were trying to make you feel like he's a dodgy guy, you know? But he was okay, I guess. I think it's because of the array of responses that you could give were kind of like a lot of negative responses. So it was giving the indication that you felt negatively about it. It was really like, it's really, really good like story manipulation in a way. The way they did it. Telltale Games did it in a really good way. Yeah, I mean, what happened to Chuck was kind of just like, okay. I didn't even realise, actually. I think my brother had to tell me because I just didn't even realise. Have you guys played the? I think it's the add-on. Is it called 100 Hours or something like that? I played that. That wasn't too bad. I can't really remember that too much, but it was like nice little way of doing it, like a couple of people's separate stories, that sort of thing. Last week, well, this week I had between 30 and 35 at one point, and then it dropped down to like 25 to 30. But it's a boring week. It's just a level up week. Not much to really stream, if I'm honest. Last week was war, and I had like 50 to 60. But also, I have noticed, I have checked how my streams go in terms of how many people watch, and generally it gets to about 25 to 35 minutes ago, and then my stream number goes down, because I think it's because it gets late in Europe, like it gets to midnight basically, so people decide actually I'm going to go to bed, which is perfectly reasonable, absolutely perfectly reasonable. You're usually the main ones watching, because you're consistent viewers. We do see some new people tuning in from time to time, though. United States, yep. I mean, I think people who live in the United States probably will be tuning in. Like, still, North America. But anyone who watches from Europe, and I do get a couple of people from UK who tune in, will just phase out at this sort of time. Like it gets to this sort of time and I start saying, well, I'm gonna be going to bed soon. But like that could be anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half away. Streaming is actually pretty exhausting. You'd be surprised how tiring it is just to sit here and talk, but it is actually pretty exhausting. You're still in Michigan. Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, I get quite a few North American peeps who tune in. Had one angry Australian earlier. Well, not angry, just disappointed, I guess, because he was going to school. Because I guess it's like 8 AM in Australia right now. I really cannot stream perfect time for the entire world. It's impossible. I think the best way I could go would be streaming. You're from Germany. There we go. So Germany, it's like 15 minutes to midnight right now. Is the dual Pistol Sandy any good? She's my dream 5-star. She's actually pretty fun. I mean, she was okay as a 5-star. But she is pretty fun to use. She's like Bruce. The alert Bruce that has neutralize. Although one good thing about the New Frontier is how... Okay. I mean, I heard some bad things about one of the games. I can't remember which one it was. But I mean, there's always going to be things that are hard to follow, you know? The first season of The Walking Dead, Telltale Games The Walking Dead, was so good. It was so good. Telltale Games basically made their entire franchise off of that game. I know they'd done games before that. I think they did... I can't remember, they did some other random games, but they weren't like proper famous for it. But The Walking Dead instantly made them. They've since done like Game of Thrones, Batman, you know, Borderlands, and these have all been massively successful. And it's just because Telltale, the season 1 was just so outstanding. I kind of like it as well. Good as in rip my heart out. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we gotta expect. That's what we gotta expect from The Walking Dead. That's how it goes. It would hardly be fitting if it was a zombie apocalypse and at the end of the season you're just like seeing like sunshine and rainbows everywhere. Everyone just Wizard of Oz is into the background, Yellow Brick Road style. Doesn't it wouldn't be great. You have Jeremiah, nice. Focus Maggie, okay. Rosita, nice. Now, I'm looking forward to. I mean, this terror that's coming up. This alert terror from Faction Assault. Is she the same terror that's in the TV series? That's like a good guy right now. And in reality, she's meant to be of the Saviors. Because I know she was effectively with the Saviors at one point. No, she was with the Governor at one point in the TV series. And then she's sort of like, what? She didn't defect, but Glenn sort of like took her in. Yeah, Terra would have been in the comics because she's in The Walking Dead: Road to Survival. I'm fairly certain anyone who's in The Walking Dead: Road to Survival in the Saviors is in the comics in the Saviors. They don't create Savior characters in the game. Fairly sure, at least. Like, they create random characters like Romanov and I think Sawyer, they're created by The Walking Dead: Road to Survival. And I think Sandy's created by The Walking Dead: Road to Survival as well. But they're not associated with anybody, they're sort of just like neutrals. They should really make like a world map where it just has just the characters from The Walking Dead: Road to Survival and story arcs, so they could create their own story arcs. It'd be so good. And then they could have actually decent rewards for it. Not like, I'm not saying roadmaps, I'm actually saying like an actual story mission. When I started playing the game and hadn't watched much of the show, I thought Dwight was a rip-off of Daryl. I was actually disappointed Daryl wasn't in the game because I never read the comics. I was like, what? Where's Daryl? Where's Mel? This don't make no sense. Tapjoy. I've done quite a bit of Tapjoy in the last since my last stream. My last stream, I think I had 100 coins, and now I have closer to 2,500. I spent 500 though. I spent 500 on. I did 2 pulls for Wyatt just because I think he's probably one of the strongest pay for characters. Just because he has Hold the Line. Hold the Line as a 6-star is just ridiculous. 2754. Is that Final Fantasy? Well, would be a badass legendary character, yeah. It's a shame that they don't just like. Imagine they like hooked up with AMC, and they like did AMC characters just like they do Telltale characters. That would be so sick. Because there are a lot of AMC characters which are just AMC characters, I think. Lords of Mobile. Hopefully it pops up for me. I can have a check. 2,700 coins, that's a lot. That's perfect timing though. I'd be on like 5,000 coins. And now basically I'm gonna do a 40 pull for the next decent character that I see. Probably on, I'd say probably on my, it's hard to know which region actually. I haven't seen any leaks though of characters that I really like. I took your advice on getting 5 stars and got my first 5-star Yellow Negan out. Oh, congrats! Really, congrats. So that's an ascendable. But the only downside with that 5-star is it is kind of just not great on attack. And sorry, 6-star. And I would say if you want to send any characters to 6-star, you really just want to send someone who's just got insane damage and like a decent attacking rush. Like, I'd say even Tyrese is better than like Negan, just because he does so much damage. Negan's like, he's really tanky, but you kind of need to have Carl as well to make him really useful. And then those two alone, if I was coming up against a team with Carl lead and Negan and then 3 5-stars, it doesn't even matter who those 5-stars are really. The biggest problem with melee characters right now, we'll go have a look. Biggest problem with melee characters right now is there aren't really any characters except for ones that you could buy that have got like really good attack, except Barker, I think. Yeah, 1900. So unless you get really lucky and get Shiva, you're pretty much like every other melee character is like really. There aren't even that many, but most of them are really. I think what. So we've got Ezekiel is more of a support character, and mainly you just get him for Guardian. His rush is okay, but he is not super. That's free to play. Negan, he's quite abundant at the moment. Carl is kind of random, can be quite hard to get. You got Shiva. Shiva is really nice on attack. On defense, I mean, she could be probably pretty strong, but I'd still say she's going to be overtaken eventually, like sooner rather than later. Had a phone call. It's no problem. It's all good. Okay. Let's stack a little bit more. My next live stream is... I'm going to be live streaming every Thursday, guys. Every single Thursday, same time. Basically, 3 hours ago right now is when I'm going to start my live stream every Thursday. Like, that's the aim. But I get videos out when I can. Basically, of any topic that I can. If If I see a topic that's worth doing a video on, I just do a video on it. If I have some big pulls, I try and save stuff for my stream. So like, I did some Lucille tokens today, and I did some Prestige today. But I would normally have done those for another video. So I am reducing the amount of videos I will do, but I'm making hopefully my live streams a bit more entertaining. Because I guess, I mean, it's hard to know. I am just talking to you guys. It is fun to just have a chat about Walking Dead, and I know you guys want to see stuff as well. We got a raid to do. Give me that food. Give me that food. 117k. What do I use to live stream? I use OBS. I play The Walking Dead on my PC as well, so that's how I use OBS. Let's check out the free coins offers. I might not get this particular game for a while. Sometimes it just seems to go in like rotations. Sometimes it comes to Europe late, if it comes at all. Doesn't look like I've got it. It will normally come at the top. No big deal. No big deal. I've got one more. I could do one more roadmap. So many drop leaders, my faction is so kind. So with the faction assault seemingly quite soon, other than Terra, what are people looking forward to? Is there anything else that they're looking forward to? Just the event itself, or is there another character? Maybe the depot's gonna have the fact that the depot's gonna have other stuff. I mean, I kind of like the fact that the depot looks like it's gonna have high stuff, you know, gear, polishing kits, this sort of stuff. Madison with the good hair. Is Madison from Faction Assault? I honestly can't remember what characters were in it. I knew there were like, I think there's 4 bosses. Can't really remember. I know one's a 4-star shield, which I completely wrote off initially, but after being sort of looked, I don't think she is. I don't think she is. She could be. I did a video on the rewards. I'm pretty sure she wasn't in there. There was like 1 4-star, 3 5-stars, and a 6-star. And I think all of the characters were male, except one character was female, and she had a 5-star and a 6-star. So the Terra had a 5-star and a 6-star. Negan in the tank. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I guess it's going to be pretty difficult based on just like your energy, basically. Deals. So many deals. 480-day login streak. Oh damn. Wait, raid refill. Discriminating against good hair. They're just jealous. I mean, you've seen pictures of Negan. Look at him. I should have a Negan somewhere. God, this joke would have been so much better if I could bring up Negan quicker. Negan hasn't got much hair. Look at him. Receding and everything. Can't have good hair in the Saviors. Not at all. Yeah, Connor. I think maybe there was like a Thompson or something like that. I can't really remember. 4-star was, I think, a Thompson. Yeah, I put a video out just about the rewards. I mean, generally, I don't know how other people feel. I don't like to get early, like, previews of things. I like to experience it. Like, that's the whole thing about the Saviors, receding hairline. Has anyone seen, by the way, this thing that's on Adult Swim? That is to do with The Walking Dead. I really need to see it. I saw the trailer and I was laughing so much on it. Like, it's the I think it's this, is it called stop animation? It's so good. Just going for the bonus here. Hopefully get lucky. Pickle Rick, yeah. Good old Rick and Morty. Got another raid. I've not been stunning very much today, which is, I have to say, is actually quite annoying. If I'm honest, because when you've got 3 stun on attack, you expect to stun at least once or twice. Let's see. Please stun him, please. Okay, she tanked it. That's not too bad. No problem, Emma. It's all good. You've got a good excuse. Safe. When you're traveling, is it tomorrow? Or is it on Saturday? She's already gone. Abandoned. Ah, she's here. She's still here. Okay, well, safe travels. I know it's effectively just like just up the road, basically. It's not too far, it looked like. Although that could have been, you know, quite zoomed out, I guess. Hopefully it goes all nice and smooth like I said yesterday. I think the question on everyone's lips is, when are we going to get that first stream? Is it going to be the first chance you get after you move? Yeah, that'll take a little bit. That'll take a long time with a truck. Get airlifted. Okay, so I'm going to do a really high mission. Actually, I'm going to do the last one because I don't think I can do this loads more. No. That should be walkers, right? If it's not, I'm in trouble. Okay, good. So I'm going to do these last two road maps, and I think I'm going to head off myself because it is getting late and I'm actually really tired today. I don't know why. If they drop faction assault while I'm asleep, it'd be disappointing. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? It would be, like I said already, it would be kind of surprising if they dropped it like for a war weekend. I would have thought people would want to focus on it a little bit. I don't know. I think they want to make every single 5-star ascendable eventually, but the Green Glen or the Strong Glen that's been leaked isn't from him, though. Am I going to stream War? Probably not. Probably not. But I could stream maybe for an hour or two. I'll see how it goes. It depends. Depends how like enthusiastic I am actually to stream. Because it really depends on the war. If I'm not really enthusiastic enough to like war a lot, like if it's got weak milestone rewards, I'm only going to war a little bit. You know, I generally hit quite high points on my main region just because I'm in a lower faction. Charmander Gaming. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I kind of like to experience it at first myself, and then I check out other people's videos to see what they did and what they did differently. So this is the last roadmap. Second to last stage of the entire game. Will I get a good drop? Give me a good drop. Give me something nice. I've got a medium lead and a large lead. Probably won't get any weapons actually. Grace. No, what? Never seen her before. Okay, I need to disassemble some weapons, otherwise I'm not even going to get any. Disassemble. Lag. Last stage. Okay, no huge leads. Alright, let's go for this one. See you later, Mama. Have a good weekend. The first Dwight roadmap comes out tomorrow. Okay, great. Hashtag free to play. Same. How are you marking them all at once? Long press, my man. Long press. Just click and keep your finger down. Basically works in 90% of the game. Getting your resources. Selecting characters for leveling up. Long press. Pretty sure it's on Android and Windows Phone. I remember they had a bug on Android where they had to remove long press for like, I think it was a few weeks. That was so horrible. Like to experience long press and then for them to take it away. Oh my gosh, it felt so bad. The game just changed so massively. There are a couple of areas where I wish they'd add it actually. But if you try and sell weapons for food, it still isn't there. Tapjoy, aka my home. You know, with all the time you spend on Tapjoy, you could get a job and just be a pay-to-play player. Basically, that's how other people look at it, I guess. Something about Tapjoy that you should know. If you've got multiple devices, let's say you've got a mobile phone and a tablet, you can watch 30 videos on each device. If you just switch between them. And you can get 60 videos a day rather than the 30 videos a day. Now, sometimes you can get a little bit more anyway. You can get like 35 if you like try throughout the day. But you get 30 videos per device guaranteed. I wouldn't go too ham on it, like 7 devices. You know, watch those like 200 plus videos a day. It could work for a while, but again, I think they do realise that they're giving you too many coins, and then they'll be like, wait, what's going on here? Okay, give me a drop. Give me a drop, give me a drop, give me a drop. $9,000 XP. Give me something good. Nothing. So worth doing that stage. 17 energy cost. Okay, so I'm running out of characters here to train. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch across a few. Because I'm going to have to use these in the next level up basically. How many have I got now? 290. Still not going to be enough. I think I'll do a little bit more. That'll be enough. Let go. So I've got 330 for the next level up whenever that comes. I need to save this food though. I don't want to be raided. Fun times. Okay. Okay. I think we are done, guys. I think we are done. I think we are done. me see what I've got in my other region. Charmer under gaming, it can be tough. It can be tough. The Walking Dead's doing videos can be tough. I got kind of lucky. I got instant success. I don't know why, but I got instant success. My first video had thousands of views, and generally went along with that. Basically, I try and do videos on what people want to watch initially, and then you can start doing your own stuff. You try and do your own stuff first. You can get down about it because no one wants to watch it because you haven't got subscribers. Sorry, I was sneezing there. Let's see if I've got anything on here. Nothing. I don't want to pull that. If I've got one elite token, I'll pull it. But if I've got more than one, I won't. 5. I want to save them. I want to save them. 6-star Zeke will be back. This one. He's there now. Oh, you mean if you can get him again? They did add him to 5-star tokens, but then they removed him again. What was my first video? My first video was a 40 pull for Conrad because I got coins from the region thing. And I only managed to do one big pull from it. There were some people who got like hundreds of thousands of coins. I only got like 20,000. And I did a 40 pull for Conrad. Didn't get Conrad, but I got a 5-star. And that was before the guaranteed 5 stars. And then I did a couple of videos after that. They didn't go so great. They didn't go so great. Some of the videos. But they were okay. And then I decided to like what really made my channel successful, like from like if you guys can't see it, but in the back end of my YouTube channel I can see how basically things have been successful really quickly. For the first 3 months my success was like quite low. And then, but I realized that my monthly video where I did like, I saved up all my pulls and did one video, a lot of people liked that video. So that's why I do that video, is because a lot of people seem to like it. And also I kind of do myself. I actually like putting everything in one go. It is kind of fun. How did you get so many coins for free? There was a scavenger mission that gave you 20 gold. But because gold can go across your entire account from multiple regions, you could make like 30 regions and just do the same prestige mission. I think it was prestige. No, it wasn't prestige. You could do the same gold mission every 4 hours or something like that. I can't remember what the cooldown was. So you could potentially just get, and it was only random if you got gold. But there were people who did this for like 6 to 10 months, like from the start. They were really fast on it. I wasn't so much. I only did it for like the last couple of weeks, but I did it a fair amount. It actually made the game really enjoyable, I've got to be honest. That was probably my most enjoyable time in the game. Charmander, just make sure you label your videos well. Does YouTube pay well? I mean, it really depends. I mean, my channel is pretty big for the Walking Dead RTS. I'm probably one of the top 5 channels in terms of my channel size. You know, I get triple-digit figures from YouTube. But, you know, I'm not making tens of thousands like some of these guys are. Like, some of them make millions. You know, PewDiePies and stuff make a lot of money. But I just see it as a nice little bonus. And I enjoy it. That's the key thing. I mean, that is genuinely the most important thing, is that I do enjoy it. If you're trying to do it for money, I think if someone was trying to do videos for money, Triple digits is good if you do it on the side. Yeah, indeed. It's just a little bonus, like I say. But if you wanted to make YouTube videos for money, I wouldn't say doing videos about like a small game. Like this is a fairly small game. Is a good way to go. Hey, look, after this video, can you set me up in your region? Set you up? What do you mean set you up? I have no idea what you're talking about. How many characters have I got trained here? 500, okay, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm not really 100% happy with this team. Weapons, characters, you know, sort of here and all there. But it's going to work better than my previous team just because instantly I'm more like powerful, straight up powerful. So I cannot complain. Will I what? I really don't know what you're asking. I have no idea what you're asking. A good feeder faction? I've got no idea. I just play with my faction. I don't really pay too much attention to other factions. I don't know anybody from other factions either. I just only really talk to my own faction. But if you wanted my opinion on who other good factions are, I mean, it'd be hard to get into a top 10 faction though, that's the problem. There's no point starting in a new region. It'd be really hard to get into my faction. I'm probably one of the weakest people in my faction because I've been playing less than a year in this region. Right, let's have a little look. We have someone actually called We Are Warriors. He's a brother of someone in the faction, but he's already come up so well. But I have probably the lowest rep in the faction among a lot of people. We have some really strong people. Yeah. Your faction is dying. Like, I've only ever changed faction once, and that was on my other region. And I did it because the faction was starting to fall apart. Like, we had regularly after tournaments, it went down to like 20 players. So we're constantly having to recruit people, and I just wanted to join a more stable faction. So that's what I did. You only raid when you're recording. I don't raid at all, really. I raid during tournaments. You've got to set up a good defense team. I think it's very hard to get defense these days, just because it's so easy to. It's much easier to attack than it is to defend at the moment. So it is hard to gain rep. Like on my other region, I set up a really strong defense team and gained like 15k rep just from that. I was on like 22k rep like 3 months ago, and I gained 15k rep over that time. Obviously I was raiding as well, but I wasn't losing. I wasn't losing out. Okay, that's the level up tournament. I was like, how am I in 91st? Does that make any sense? So I'm like top 150 in rep. And my team was this team here, but instead of Shiva, it was Dwight, like this. And I defend like top factions consistently. In war, I used to defend a lot. I'll try and find a screenshot. I actually managed to win a Blitz War 1 versus like 6. I was defending all of them. It was incredible. It was incredible. But like, that's the main change I made, was just to put Shiva in. I mean, the reason I put her in instead of Dwight is because Dwight is just mainly there for the damage. Whereas, although Javier can do damage, he also is there for elusive, which is pretty decent if it goes on to Conrads. But I still defend, but obviously I'm going to defend a lot less now. It's just the way it is. That isn't my defense team just at the moment because I have my drop leader up, which is Rick. I'm not gonna make a third account, no chance. It's hard enough to play 2 regions. Really is hard to play 2 regions. I mean, I mainly just do high energy roadmaps. Like, I generally don't go below 16 because it takes a long time to use my energy. My regions are Henry and Upson. Yay, we get a stun. You all saw it. You're all witness. You're all witness to it. I'm gonna probably have to command this guy actually because ooh, get wrecked, Tyrese. I would say you just want to focus on one account. The only reason I had a second region was because of my brother. That's it. Like no other no other reason. It doesn't make sense to go to another region, unless you like, I don't know. Generally, it's just if you knew people there, or if somehow the region's dying. If you're in one of those regions that is dying, I really am sorry, but yeah. Maybe you can switch regions. Okay guys, I am going to shut down my stream. I have been streaming for 3.5 hours, an hour and a half longer than I expected to. I'm actually going to be falling asleep on my feet. I'm going to be going straight to bed. Very early night for lockdown. I'm not sure when my next video is going to be up, but my for sure the next video that I'm going to do up, one of the next videos I'm going to do is the highlights of this stream. I'll have up for Monday. But other than that, it is bedtime. I want to wish you all the best of luck in the Cross Region War that's coming up this weekend, and anyone who's going to be playing Faction Assault, if it potentially comes up then. Good luck to you on that as well. Your wife in my region, she got addicted to. So that's cool. That's cool to play with your wife. It's always nice to hear that about couples playing games together. Anyway, it is time for bed. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Good night. Good night. Keep on surviving. You gotta keep on surviving. Bye bye.